welcome back to the SBO pod.
Welcome back.
Terrible week.
Terrible week. There's a reason why this podcast is called the SBL podcast. It's because our teams will never win a Super Bowl. Especially, I don't want to talk for your team, but I'll speak for mine. We're never winning it ever.
The way Chargers played on Sunday, I don't think we're ever making it either.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear your breakdown of that Chargers game. But yeah, we hope everybody had a good week. I mean, not good for our teams. I did not watch a lot of football. I'm just going to come forward. I don't know if it was a great week. Looks like there were some fucking good games, though. Like a few. We might have got the Super Bowl preview with the Bills and the Lions, potentially. But,
Possibly.
yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So, nobody was on bye week, right? Everybody. There's no bye week
Everybody's
for the rest
playing.
of the season.
No more bye weeks.
A lot of football games to get to. Thursday night football, the Rams came to Santa Clara. And might have been the worst Thursday night football game on planet fucking Earth. Like, that had to be the worst game ever. No touchdowns, right?
I wish it didn't rain that day. I really wish.
Touchdowns.
It wouldn't have changed anything.
You called it. It was going to be a defensive game, and it was.
Who called it? Me?
Yeah, you did.
Fuck, I don't even remember saying that. I was so disappointed watching that game. It was just... Again, like, I have said that I want the Niners to kind of tank because they had like a 2% chance of making the playoffs before that game. And I think today they have a 0.2 or something, 0.1. But part of me was like, I want the Niners to beat the Rams because I want Shanahan to kind of humble McVay. Yeah, and it's like, we just went 0-2 to the Rams in the division. That's unacceptable. I can't remember the last time we went 0-2 to them. I really can't. And we'll get into the game a little bit, but I saw what Kyron Williams, who's my fantasy running back, and I'm a loser's bracket defending champion. For him to say, like, what did he say? We're big brothers now?
We're the big brothers now.
Yeah, dude, get the fuck out
Did
of
he
here.
really say that?
He said that after the game. I was disgusted.
Dude, weren't they on like an 8-game losing streak against the Niners?
Yeah, there was like 4 years where they just lost.
Oh,
they beat us in the NFC Championship, but regular season games, they lost 8 straight. It's just like, I don't know. It was frustrating. I don't even know where to go with the game. Like, they didn't play well on offense. They played great on defense. Both teams did, but the Niners had no offense.
Shout out D-Blow.
Yeah, he had that drop catch.
For 7, drop for a touchdown.
What was your thought when you saw him drop it? He just ran straight off the field. Like, my jaw dropped.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, I don't.
Were you pissed? I sound like you were pissed.
Yeah, I was pissed. I needed him. You know, I fucking needed him.
Yeah.
And he's a bastard. I mean, I hate to be all about fantasy, but this time of year it sucks.
This time of year, it counts. It matters.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is the playoffs. Yeah. I just don't think they couldn't get anything going. And then
Juwan 2 for 9.
Yeah.
So do you guys think rain was a factor?
No. Look, the Niners, they play in Northern California. This time of year it rains. It's not a fucking like torrential downpour.
If anything, they should have looked better.
Yeah, they should know how to play in the rain. I'm sorry. Like, this is a team that runs the ball.
Josh Allen in the snow?
Yeah, like, we got to know how to play in the rain. We're going to have rain this time of year. When we had a playoff game against the Seahawks 2 years ago, I think, it was a divisional game. We were at home, it rained, and we beat the shit out of them. We should know how to play in rain. Like, I don't think that was the reason. I just think, honestly, I have no idea. I think the Rams have some good defensive players, but I don't think anybody on offense looked good. Like, nobody.
From an outside perspective, watching that game, and I don't know for me if it was the rain or not, there was just some kind of weird vibe watching that game where it was like, to me, I felt like I was watching a preseason game just because it was like, it just looked like no offenses were like doing good, you know? So it's like, it just, I don't know. It was a weird game for me to watch.
No, for sure. I will bring it up. I think defensively, Dre Greenlaw looked awesome. I know he didn't play like the whole game, even like they said he was going to be on that snap count.
First to third,
then he played, then he played a shit ton in the first half. I don't know what happened. Like, if he got hurt, they never really said anything. I just saw him like.
I think he might have pulled something. He got re-injured, but he's going to be back for this game.
Yeah, I saw him like massaging his calf, and then I saw. I don't want to fuck up his name. Flanagan Fowles, Demetrius. I don't even know. He's been like special. Demetrius Flanagan Fowles playing, and I'm thinking like, why is this guy playing and not Devondre Campbell? And then I just saw all the shit unfold. I saw it after the game on Twitter.
Yeah,
I did not
I
see it
didn't know what
during the
happened
game.
during the game.
Neither did I. I did not even see him walk off. I saw that stuff on Twitter that he just said no, he didn't want to play. I sent it to you guys immediately. I just was like, what the fuck are we even talking about? So basically, if nobody knows what happened, obviously it was a shitty game, but Dre Greenlaw kind of got banged up, and I think D Winters maybe got banged up, or maybe he's been banged up.
Yeah, he's been banged up.
So with Dre Greenlaw coming back, everybody's excited. Obviously, Fred's excited, but they asked, with Dre getting like re-injuring himself, they asked Devondre Campbell to go back in the game. Like, hey, we need you third quarter. Like, you got to get in there now. And he just refused to go in the game. Like, he just said, I don't want to play. That was his quote from Kyle Shanahan saying, I don't want to play.
And then walked off.
And then he just walked off the field. Now, there's a lot of stuff coming out that, like, John Lynch
No, he didn't actually walk off, right? He got kicked off?
He got, like, kicked off, supposedly. But did you see Nick Bosa said that there was some stuff brewing before the game?
Yeah,
Did you guys
like he
see
was
that?
complaining in
He
the
was
locker
already
room,
bitching,
causing
yeah.
a scene. He was in a
It
bad
just-
mood. He was having a
Yeah.
bad day.
Hey, that guy, he's showing his true colors of,
Yeah,
you know,
but it's like,
you're not
it's
He
going to
got
be
just
on.
pissed
weird.
off. He got pissed off that, you know, we signed him in the offseason. Dre was injured. We needed someone to replace him. He got pissed off. He got booted from his role. It's like, no shit, dude. You were here like temporary.
You're
Yeah,
not- you-
We
like,
only
you're-
signed
you
you
weren't
to a
the-
year. Like,
It's like
need to
you weren't the
understand your
golden
role.
child, you know?
He
Like,
needs to
Greenlaw was
understand
the
his role in
golden
the
child.
team.
Right, it was
And-
Greenlaw's spot.
And you know
Yeah.
what? It would have been totally different if he was actually playing good.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
played like shit all year.
Dude, thank
He
you for
played like
saying
shit all
that,
year.
because that's such a good point. If he had been balling his ass out, then we would be thinking, well, I don't fucking
Keep
know.
his ass
do we?
in.
Yeah,
You know, keep his ass in. Sure.
It'd
why
be
not?
like a Sam Darnold like situation.
yeah, but he's been playing horrible. It's like, yeah, buddy, it's not your spot. But what's weird is like when, and obviously like what ended up happening, they kicked him off. They did. I thought they were gonna cut him the next morning, and I guess they wanted to punish him even harder, that they suspended him so he gets no money. You could tell the Niners are pissed, but I get it, because when John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan came here, John Lynch made it clear, what was that, like 2017? He said that he was going to build this team based on high character players. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about anything else. What matters first is your character, then the rest of the stuff. And it's like, yes, they were trying to fill a linebacker spot because they lost Dre Greenlaw in the Super Bowl. But and Kyle said it today, I think, that they made a mistake in the offseason signing him. I mean, that's a bad signing. I
Damn.
know that you can't predict that. I know that, but he's a fucking asshole he quit on his team. There's just no other way to say, like, when the team needed you, you just said no. That's fucked up. And
Yeah,
if he would have
mean-
said, like, before the game, like, I'm not playing if I'm not starting, or something like in the morning or the day before, so the team has an opportunity to, like, scratch you and then put in, sign a practice squad guy or whatever the fuck. It's like you fucked him even harder by taking a
Yeah.
roster spot on the game day and then just refusing to play. I don't even want to fucking give him any more attention. He can go fuck himself. I hope he never plays in the NFL again. I'm sure he will, but
So selfish of him.
that's crazy. It's just, and the game was not like we lost by 6 points. You know what I mean? It's not like we were like getting our ass kicked. We're down 25 with 2 minutes left, or we're down
like
40.
one touchdown, you guys win the game. You know?
Yeah, like it's a close game. It was a bad defensive game the whole time. Bad meaning if you don't like defense. But I don't know. That was horrible.
You know what's funny?
What?
I think before this game we were ranked 28th in defense in the fourth quarter in the league, and I mean it showed this game, 9 points in the fourth.
Yeah.
You just lose in the fourth.
Did the Rams? Nobody scored a touchdown, right? If I'm not
No,
mistaken.
no one scored.
Yeah. It was a bad game. I don't know. That's all I have to say about the defense. I think everybody else played great. I was glad to see Nick Bosa out there. I like seeing that, like,
Looked
hey,
pumped. Like
pumped
I saw pumped. Like I saw
Yeah.
a couple plays where like after like it was like a run play, and they stopped to run, and like he was like
Yeah.
kind of like clapping like. It's just I didn't know this was his first game back. I thought he came back last week for some reason.
I didn't think he was gonna play today, to be honest, or play on Thursday, to be honest. But I was glad to see him out there. But just like the offense, just to get into it a little bit. I mean, like Sean said, that Debo drop was fucking brutal. He looks. I mean, everyone will say it, he looks horrible. I
It's
don't know what
fat.
it is. Is that what it is? I don't know.
It's bad.
Dude,
It's bad.
dude,
Does he
he's
look
got
out of
such a
shape to you?
bad gut, bro. He's got such a bad gut.
I know, but
This
he
is
was
probably the
thick in
biggest he's
21
been.
too. I don't know. It's just maybe he wasn't thick in 21. Maybe all these games are fucking me up. But you know what pisses me off? And Sean, you might not like to hear this. I can't fucking stand Ricky Pearsall not getting more targets and looks. Like Debo fucking reeks. You know, can we just fucking try to get Ricky the ball so we could see what
Ricky,
we
I
have?
mean, I don't know. He had 4 targets this game.
Well, I know,
I
but
don't know
he's had
how the
like
passes looked,
I
but
I
you need to
yeah.
draw some shit up. I'm
I feel
telling
like
you,
I
bro.
feel like he had one drop. I'm not sure, but it's just like it's frustrating because you guys went and drafted him in the first round,
And you
and I
barely
know
use
he's
him.
been through hell. Yeah, I know he's been through a lot, and like I'm not saying he's a bust. Absolutely not. I mean, if it happens again next year and maybe year after that, then I don't fucking know. But it's just like we gotta see what we have. This is a team that's not making the playoffs. This is the team that is 6-8. Like we need to see what's on this roster. This is the opportunity to prove whether you should be here or you shouldn't. And I don't. It's just frustrating not seeing him get the ball. It really is. I don't know. I don't want to be. I don't want to bury him while he's down. But I didn't want to draft him in the fucking first place. But I mean, I
I
could be
wanted
wrong.
Cooper DeJean.
He could fucking throw a Super Bowl,
Yeah.
a pass in the Super Bowl, and win us a Super Bowl next year. I don't know. You know, but it just sucks.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you guys. I saw on Twitter and I thought it's interesting. Would you guys pay Purdy or would you guys bring
Trade
in
for Sam
Darnold?
Darnold? I knew you
Yeah.
were gonna bring that shit up
I mean, why would we even do that?
because you could get Sam for like
A little bit
28
like more
million or
cheaper.
something, or 30 something million, versus paying Brock 55 plus or 60, whatever it is.
I don't know.
Look,
It was an interesting tweet
yeah,
to read.
I see why people are like they love doing this shit. Sean, I want you to answer first. I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't think it's. I mean, we know what Brock does on our team, so it's like,
That's true.
why would we just
But
risk?
now,
Like it's like
now
we've been hunting for this guy, right? We think we finally have this guy, and then we trade him away for another guy.
Yeah.
well,
It's
so
like,
my
all right,
thing is also
if we're gonna put all our fucking, we're gonna put our balls on the table and
go
say
all
this
in.
is our guy. Yeah, okay, then do it. Like
Yeah.
you guys fucked up on Trey anyways.
Mhm.
You guys fuck up on this, and I mean, sad to say, you guys are pretty much gone. I mean,
So
I don't agree with that still, but
my
that's
only
just
thing would be
how it works.
my
Yeah.
only thing is also you guys did have Sam Darnold behind you guys last year, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like he doesn't know your guys' offense.
No, he
Is another
does,
thing.
and I think he did well when he played for Brock, right?
Yeah, I think he did play well a little bit, but like I just personally I'm sticking with the guy that all his teammates speak
Like
highly
he
of
has
him.
the Super Bowl
Yeah,
already.
the guy that took us to the Super Bowl, NFC
Mhm.
Championship game, like all and nothing against Sam Darnold. I think he's great. I know that if he was our quarterback, the players would respect him too and say good things about him. But I like Brock. I think a lot of people are talking shit about Brock right now, saying that he's having a down year. And like, yeah, when you look at the numbers, like, yeah, it hasn't been the same. Last year, I just checked today, he had 31 touchdowns in 16 games. He missed one
Yeah.
game last year. 31. That's pretty good for a fucking 49ers run first offense. This year, let me double check. I think he has like 14.
That's all. Now the reason
It's
also is
15,
you
I
guys
think.
were having receivers actually catching his
Yeah,
throws.
yeah. We
We
only
got
have
Debo. We have Debo dropping everything.
yeah.
No,
He's
his
got
name is D-Blow. His name is D-Blow because he sucks.
he's got 15 touchdown passes this season. So that means that in 3 more games he would have to throw 16 touchdowns to catch what he did last year. Obviously that's not possible, but yes, it's because the receivers are not separating. There's no real receiver.
I don't know. It might be
Ayuk
possible.
was having like a crazy game. You think so? Ayuk was
Josh
having a
Allen.
crazy season. Yeah. It just man, I don't know. I don't want to pay him that much. I'm just hoping he says I want less. It's not gonna happen, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's after hearing like, yeah, the Eagles paid their quarterback. Packers paid
yeah, I
Jordan.
mean, you can
They're
still be
still
good.
good. They're
You got
still
to draft
yeah.
well. You
It's
got to
just
draft well.
harder. Yeah, it's just harder. We
Yeah.
can't fucking
You
superstar
can work
stack
around
like
the
we did.
contract.
It's like, dude, I don't know. Last year's loss just like hurts more and more you fucking think about it, dude.
Oh yeah. That's how it goes, man. When you lose it, it sucks, and you get over it a little bit, and then you just
Like
as the
we will
next
never
season
have a
goes,
team that good
nope,
again. I don't think.
nope. But it makes me think that like the teams that win it usually don't have like the fucking perfect team. Like that Chiefs team last year, and I
Unless
know
you're
we're gonna talk
fucking
about the
Rams.
devil, the devil worshippers and all that, and they are, but they've played like shit midway through the season and they still won, so
They don't,
whoever,
and they do this stuff with not many weapons. They really
Yeah.
Dude,
don't have a lot
they're
of weapons.
13 and they're 13-1.
crazy. The
know
Lions,
what's
dude, the
funny?
Lions
Hey.
have so many injuries. They're so good too.
I mean, my other thing is look at the Vikings. They only have one weapon, Justin Jefferson, and
Well,
everybody. I
Addison's
mean,
playing well,
Addison.
but
Yeah, Addison, Hawkinson. But I'm just saying, we go to like defense. Everybody was thinking, this team was gonna get just not like, they would have been a bottom team. They're like
Yeah.
what? They're 13-2, 13.
Yeah, they're or 12, I think.
12-2.
Defense is really good.
Yeah, they're killing it
Oh.
over there.
Yeah, that's a real that's a team that
They
can
have
win a
a
Super
they have
Bowl.
a true pass rush.
I can't get
Uh,
over that video of Brian Flores when they're playing the Niners like week 2 when he's yelling at his defense. This is what a heavyweight fight feels like. We're gonna go blow for blow, and I remember watching that thinking we deserve to lose that game. We had no chance. I don't see our D coordinator talking to our fucking players like that, dude. You guys saw the video I'm talking about. I mean, it's
Yeah.
that I love that defense. I want Brian Flores to be our D coordinator. And fuck it, he could be our assistant coach. I mean, do I want to be a head coach? Probably not, but I want him to be on our team. He's incredible.
What was I gonna say? Oh, it's just funny going back to when you guys lost the Vikings, and Yasser was saying, "How did we just lose to the Vikings?"
Yeah, okay. So
And now they're 12. And now
Yeah,
You
they're
have
12.
high
no clue.
expectations going into the
I had no
season.
clue. I was wrong. Hey, and I took it back, man. I didn't know that this was what
Hey,
we
but
were
that
going
loss
up
just
against.
feels better now.
Yeah, that was the game we were never gonna fucking win when you think about it.
Yeah.
But just going back to this Rams Niners game, I think the Rams are in first place in the division, which is crazy.
I think they are.
They are. So just feels like every week it changes, but it definitely won't be the Niners.
It's gonna
winning
come down to
division,
the wire.
obviously. Yeah. I hope the Niners lose every fucking game, by the way. Let me just make that clear. Anything else, Sean, for the game? I don't even have any. I'm disgusted when I see our logo right now.
No, yeah, I don't have anything to say.
Fucking pathetic. All
We're
right.
draft pick number 15 right now.
Oof,
looking nice.
they're gonna fuck it up. You know they are too. They're gonna draft wide receiver. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. Okay. Next game.
Hey, wide
Chiefs.
receiver at 15?
Hey, it would be kind of cool, but we have too
Could've been
many.
CD.
Depends who it is.
Could have been
Yeah, it
CD, but we drafted
depends.
that fuckhead.
All right. Chiefs Browns. Chiefs
I
win.
didn't watch much of this
21-7.
game. I will bring up just for future with the Browns. I'm a little pissed off with the Browns fantasy wise because Jerry Jeudy is having. I mean, this second half in fantasy with Jerry Jeudy has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they just benched Jameis Winston, who was the one feeding.
Yeah, I mean,
him
he
the
had
ball.
4 turnovers that game, 3 picks
Yeah.
and
I know.
and a
No,
fumble.
I'm saying I'm just going fantasy wise. I'm
From-
pretty pissed off.
Yeah, I understand why you're pissed off in terms of fantasy, but in terms of the game, I watch Hard Knocks. I know I always talk about Hard Knocks. I'm like the fucking Hard Knocks guy, but they turn the ball over. It felt like every fucking possession, and every time they turned the ball over, the Chiefs scored 7. That's what
Yeah.
they showed it in Hard Knocks too. Like that's what good teams do, man. They capitalize. Yeah, they capitalize on mistakes, and they just I don't know the Browns. Jameis, I love him, but he turns the ball over, man.
Too much. But
Yeah.
goddamn, is him and Jerry Jeudy the thing we
Yeah.
needed?
Yeah, I mean, and then in the game, Mahomes got hurt, sort of, maybe not. I don't really know what the fuck's going on with his
Fake.
status, but he hurt his ankle. I guess he's gonna be all right.
Big limp.
Think he's faking it?
For me, it's for me the more important one is Nick Chubb. Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks, man.
He broke his foot.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that's.
didn't even know that. Damn.
Yeah, I think I saw it like I was checking ESPN. I saw that he broke his foot. I feel bad for him. They didn't show it in Hard Knocks at all, by the way. They didn't even talk about him.
Damn.
But in the game, did you guys see the Browns player catch? I think it was supposed to be a pick 6, and was it in this? No, that was the Bengals game. Fuck. Where
What,
he was like crossing the
that
goal line,
D-line?
He
Lineman?
fumbled it.
and he switched hands. No,
He
it wasn't
fumbled it,
this
right?
game. It wasn't this game, right? There were so
It-
many of those situations where they
I
fumbled
thought
it at the goal line.
I thought it was. you're not talking about the strip sack in the Bengals game?
There was maybe it was that, but I swear like 3 different times this week people fumbled while going into the end zone.
Jonathan Taylor.
To Jonathan Taylor's one. Did it not happen in this game too?
I really don't know. The only thing I remembered in this
I
one
swear it happened.
was the linebacker for the Chiefs, Bolton. He like initially caught it, then Nick Chubb took it back, but it was in a bobble form, and then Bolton got the ball back at the end. It was something really weird.
Oh yeah, it was not this game. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. But yeah, I mean, it looks like the Chiefs are gonna play Mahomes this weekend. We got Saturday games this week, boys. So be ready for that.
Is it this week or next week?
This week. It's this
This
week. We
week.
got Saturday games.
Oh,
And this
Oh, it's
the
in week
Saturday
17.
games, if I'm not mistaken, we'll get to it obviously, but I'm pretty sure they like switch, like the two teams switch and play each other on like Christmas. It's really weird. We'll get into
oh,
it.
they're really good games too.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't really have anything for the Chiefs. They're obviously gonna be just fine. We'll see what happens in
I
the
just want to
playoffs.
throw in this one stat.
Mhm.
If you add up all the close games the Chiefs won,
The one
and
score
turn them
games,
into
right?
losses, yeah, and turn them into losses, they'd be 3-11 right now.
That's crazy.
That is insane. Then the Bengals would be what?
The Bengals,
14
I
and
have
Be
no
one?
clue.
undefeated.
14 and 0.
Bro, they would be undefeated. I'm pretty sure every game has been in a one-score game.
They're always in dogfights when they lose.
I mean, we could just go into that game now, right?
Yeah,
Since
let's
we're
go
done.
into it. Bengals Titans. Bengals win 37-27, but Joe Burrow was a little unhappy during the game.
So I do want to ask: is he pissed about like defense? Like like it should not be this close. Is that what I don't know?
That's the narrative they're pushing. I mean, he threw 2 interceptions. I'd feel like he was upset with himself.
Well,
But
one
did
of
you
them
guys see
one of
that
them
John
wasn't
Boy
his fault.
breakdown? Yeah, there was like a John Boy breakdown of like, you know who that guy is? He does like the baseball
Yeah,
breakdown.
the voiceover stuff. Like
Yeah,
he reads lips.
Yeah, he read the lips and he said like something. This is fucking embarrassing.
I saw that. Yeah.
And he showed what maybe he thinks he was upset about. I think on one of their drives they had just like a fucking shit ton of penalties, a shit ton, and then they still scored the touchdown. And when they scored the touchdown, Burrow like did not celebrate. Like the team is celebrating. I think Chase Brown was the one who scored. He's not celebrating. He just walked straight to the fucking sideline, just like one little small high five, and just sat the fuck down. I think that's when he was pissed off. I don't really know myself.
I think if the Niners can somehow get Joe Burrow,
Sean's been pushing this all the last 3 weeks. You want Joe Burrow?
I thought
Dude, could you
Sean and
imagine?
I were on the same
But
side
why-
when we were bringing up this conversation, and then I got attacked when I said you get Joe Burrow and we get Jamar Chase.
But
I
why
like
would
this.
Joe Burrow want to come here when we have fucking receivers who are not receivers?
I know, but he's good friends with Nick, so maybe he comes here for Nick.
I know, but dude, like when I watch the Bengals and you watch Jamar Chase, I like we said it last week. I'm blown away, you guys. He didn't catch a touchdown this game. He still had 9 receptions, 94 yards. I'm blown away by this guy. He runs every route. He's fucking fast. He separates at the line of scrimmage. His release is filthy. You know, he's leading the fucking league, and he got the triple crown right now. He's got the most receptions, the most yards, and the most touchdowns. Okay,
Yeah, he's getting fed the ball though.
he is. And Joe Burrow said on Hard Knocks, I keep going to Hard Knocks. He's at practice. He's just standing around. He's like, yeah, sometimes in the game, like if I just know Jamar is having a game, like I'm just gonna, I don't give a fuck what the coverage is. I don't care. Just throwing
You
it
didn't
that way.
catch it.
I'm just throwing
Yeah,
it that way.
and
it's
you
like,
know
yeah,
who doesn't do that?
Brock.
Yeah, he does.
Because he listens. Yeah, he listens to Daddy.
What do I do here?
But he doesn't. We don't have a Jamar Chase, and I would
See,
rather
but
have Jamar
Joe
Chase,
Burrow would come here and make everyone Jamar Chases.
not Debo.
Maybe not Debo. Ayuk definitely would thrive.
Yeah.
Maybe Ricky. Maybe Ricky could
I
get
don't-
some good balls.
Kittle would.
maybe.
Kittle
Yeah.
would fucking destroy.
Guys, the Bengals aren't out of it.
No.
No, they're not.
They're not.
They need
They
either.
gotta win out. They gotta win the next
now they would need the Chargers to lose
S-
the rest of the
no,
game.
Chargers would have to
it
lose.
doesn't matter who whoever loses tomorrow needs to go on a historic losing streak after
Right,
that game.
right. That's right.
Both sides. It's whoever loses tomorrow needs to. But at the same time, Bengals can't lose another game, right? Or
No,
can
Bengals
No, they
can't
can't
lose.
lose. They
afford it?
can't lose. They cannot lose.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But in that Bengals game, somebody caught a pick six and he like switched hands, and he dropped it before he went in the
Yeah.
end zone. It was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen.
Because everybody
Uh,
was cheering right on the
Yeah,
sideline,
what's
and
the
then
coach's name?
they
What's the
see
coach's name? Zach Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I did
He
see
was
that.
smiling and his jaw was just like he just had that face, the cold face. And Jamar Chase said that he knew and I keep talking about Hard Knocks, but in Hard Knocks it was so funny because he said like he knew something was wrong when he saw Zach Taylor smiling, and then he just had this like fucking pissed off, stunned face. And he's like, "What? What?" And then he realized that they looked at the jumbotron. He was like, "Oh my god, he fucking! Why did he switch hands? Why did he do that? Why didn't you just run? Why are you switching hands?
'Cause you
Like,
gotta celebrate.
I know. I just don't understand why he switched hands. Just go in the end zone. That's
It would have
for
been
it
two
to
pick
happen like
sixes for that defense.
I know the game would have been like out of the blown out. I just don't get it. That was crazy though. Who do the Bengals have?
They
On
still have to
defense?
play. They're still gonna play the Broncos.
Browns, Broncos, Steelers. So you kind of want the Broncos to lose tomorrow,
Dude,
right?
they can do it. They can win out.
But they
I mean, the
they would
reason why I say
want.
Chargers is because Chargers have a worse record than the Broncos right now.
Oh fuck! Well,
And
then what the
also,
fuck? Then they need
and
the
also, our offense is just. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
they
get
don't
there.
they
We'll
don't
get
have
there.
the tools.
We'll get there.
fuck. I thought they would want the Broncos because then they control if they beat them, like that helps. But I think you're right. I think it is Chargers.
Yeah, no, if you're Bengals, you want Chargers.
It
So
was the
Yeah.
Broncos last
lose.
week, I think.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
it's the Chargers. Okay.
Yeah.
I got nothing else. Bengals Titans. Burrow to SF. That we want though. We'll take that.
And I would cum my pants.
Dude,
Yeah,
I would
Christian
buy your
and
jersey.
Joe.
I would
Oh
buy us
my
matching
gosh.
jerseys. Matching jerseys. I would buy us.
I would have one in every color if we traded for Burrow.
Man, that's like your second team, huh?
Just because of him, I could give two fucks about everyone else on my team.
When did you become?
like
And I'm
Cam
not
Taylor
meaning
Britt.
this a bad way. I just am wondering. Like, I feel like you've always liked Burrow, but it just feels like this last like season, you've like really just been like, this is my fucking
'Cause
guy.
I can finally watch him play a full season.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Good point. All right. Commanders Saints. Commanders survived 20
I'm
to
gonna be honest, I
19.
didn't really watch this game.
Okay. I saw that the
Oh,
Saints.
Terry had 2 touchdowns, right?
Yeah. Okay. So from what I saw from this game, the Saints were like driving at the end, and then something happened where like they caught the ball inbounds, and the referee. Nobody called timeout. The Saints didn't have any timeouts left. The referee, like the Saints are running to get the spike down. You know what I mean? And the referee's waving his hand to stop the clock. And nobody knows why he's doing that because nobody called timeout. So the clock like is like half stopped, and then he stops that, and then they start rolling the clock. So they have like 3 seconds to spike it, and then
Oh
they
my
do.
God.
And everybody's like, "Why the fuck were you doing that?" And it's non-reviewable. You can't review why the referee is signaling to stop the time when he's not supposed to. So everybody was pissed off. Like the Commanders fans were confused. Even the Saints were like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And then they did score a touchdown, and they went for 2, and they didn't get it.
Oh, so they had the
So-
chance of winning?
They went to win the game, and they didn't get it. Yeah, that's what
Wow.
I saw. Yeah, but like if you're the Saints, I think they did the right thing and just like fuck it, we're not playing for overtime. We're going
Yeah.
for 2.
Over. Or like season's over. Let's just see
Yeah.
what we can do here.
I didn't see a lot,
So
but I did
Kamara-
see Kamara. Kamara
Kamara's
scored. He scored though. He scored a touchdown. Look, we got to give him a little bit of
he
props. Scored a touchdown. I've been asking for 8 weeks. 8 fucking weeks I've been asking since I traded for him. And he scored a touchdown. And yes, he is hurt. Okay?
Is
He
it bad?
sacrificed. I don't think it's bad, but I
'Cause
think
I
he's
saw
out.
Sean picked up the backup running back for the
What
Saints.
the fuck?
So I was like, oh, it
Fuck
could be
you
bad.
mean? I don't know if it's
Oh,
bad. I'm gonna be honest.
The other thing I did
I
see
picked him
was
up on my way home today.
the other thing I saw was they signed Clyde Edwards-Helaire, which is a little worrisome also.
Oh, he got cut. I saw from the Chiefs.
and Saints picked him up.
It says that Kamara groin has been diagnosed with an adductor injury. It
Uh-oh.
does not say how long. That cannot be good. Okay. I don't really have anything for this game. The Commanders have won 2 straight, if I'm not mistaken, and they're going to be in the playoffs, which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, hey, good for Jane Daniel.
Yeah, he's been great.
First season too. I mean, that's
Turned that
great.
whole team around after they
He
sold
really
their
did.
defense. It's
Remember,
fucking
this was
crazy.
like, fans were like disgusted with this team too. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole change.
And
that
no
city.
offense to any of their players on offense, but like they have a great wide receiver in Terry McLaurin, but like the rest are not like as good as him.
Not
You know
there.
what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
here's the Zacchaeus. I don't even know how to say his first name, but Zacchaeus, De'Ami Brown, Jamison Crowder, Zach Ertz, who's been great. Zach Ertz has actually been good for them. Like Brian Robinson Jr. is catching balls when he's the running back. It's just they have obviously Luke McCaffrey, who's doing the same amount of work as Christian McCaffrey.
Eckler's pretty much brain dead on the team.
Okay. So I mean, good for them for being
That's what
9-5.
happens when you want to chase money. You go get knocked out in another team.
All right, there's Sebastian's ex-Charger for you. All right, Ravens Giants. What do you think? What do you boys think? Ravens beat them by 21.
Lamar did what he was supposed to do, I would say, against the worst team in the league.
Yep. They did not win a game at home this season.
Here's my thing with New York. If it's New York and Raiders, and we do who's the true worst team in the league, it's the Giants.
You think so?
Yes,
Yeah, I think so.
They're so bad.
I think the Raiders
so
shit
bad.
on them.
I really think so too.
Okay, what
the
do
Raiders
you think?
aren't bad.
No, they're
Dude,
pretty
they almost
fucking
beat the
bad.
Falcons.
I know, but the Falcons are like struggling.
I'm worried about like if it comes down to that final game and we need a win to get in the playoffs and we play the Raiders, I'm not thinking that's an easy game for the Chargers.
And you know what's crazy? They will risk their first overall pick.
Yes, they would.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. You are right. You are right. No, you're right.
And
You're
then, you know what? And you know what's gonna be the best thing? They're gonna do it, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, you know what? Let's give Antonio Pierce another year as a coach for that."
It's gonna be one of those like huge wins. Team's gonna rally.
I think he might have another year, dude.
Dude, he shouldn't.
It's gonna be like the Bears.
He shouldn't. He should
Dude,
not.
I mean, I heard Tom Telesco is already like distancing himself away from Pierce because Pierce is on the cut.
Telesco needs to go too, by the way.
I mean, coupon Tom right there. Gotta love him.
He needs to go too, but. I'm gonna be honest. I only saw one clip from this game, and it was Lamar holding his pants while he was running.
I saw that.
And trying to juke. And
Did
he
you
said
hear the
that
interview?
he said he felt wind on his ass
there.
or something. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
did you guys see that clip of Derrick Henry's ass?
Yes.
Yeah,
His
dude.
pants got pulled down.
Yeah,
That was so funny.
I know. I'll just say this. I'm not really going to get into the game because I'm not going to pretend like I watched it because I didn't. But Ravens play the Steelers this week. Huge fucking match. I don't know why I said match. Huge game.
And I think Pickens is going to be back, right?
Is he? I know he's banged up.
I assume so.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
It's not looking like it right now.
Damn.
Guys, there were some horrible fucking games. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna apologize to the podcast. I was in Mammoth. I was skiing and shit. I did not fucking watch a lot of these games. I mean, Jesus Christ, there's some stinkers in here. Do you guys want to say anything else about the Ravens and the Giants?
No.
Nope.
Shout out Derrick Henry for not doing absolute shit.
Okay, I just have one question. Right now, the Giants are the number one pick, right?
Man.
Or no?
No, it's the Raiders.
Are you fucking kidding me?
League's rigged.
Why do I keep why do I keep thinking it's the fucking Giants?
I don't know. I do think Raiders are going to get another win though in one
It
of these
is
last
the Raiders. It
weeks.
is the fucking Raiders. Oh my
Here's
God.
my thing. I think Raiders will get another win in these final weeks. I don't think Giants are not winning a game. I'm sorry.
So then, let me ask you this: do you think no matter who's number one, Giants or Raiders, is Shador going one?
Shador only goes one if the Raiders.
It's the Raiders?
Yeah,
Dude, I think. Did you not see him in New York throwing the ball to Malik
To the neighbors.
on the street? It was freezing out there.
Yeah. They're throwing.
They were just playing catch, Sean. They were playing catch just like you and I used to on the street.
Neighbors is recruiting right now. That's where he's
Yeah,
at.
I
Neighbors is
saw
like,
that
"Please
video.
come
I was
over
like,
here."
oh.
Like, please come over here.
Hey, I know you guys like him at Raiders. I like the thought of
Oh, he'll be dead at the Giants.
Sanders with
He'll be
neighbors.
dead.
I
Nope.
I love
Yeah,
the
he won't
thought.
survive. He won't survive.
Give me him, Brock Bowers, and
Okay,
Jacoby
wait.
Myers.
We're saying he won't survive, but we're looking at the Raiders who have 3 quarterbacks
They'll
that
draft
all
O
got.
line. They'll draft O line. Trust me. I'm gonna go. Tom Brady's. Listen to me. I heard Tom Brady has a big say in what's happening in Las Vegas. Now I have no
Yes, I heard
sources,
that
but I
too.
just did hear that. If Tom Brady's making fucking decisions, I'm listening. He's sick and tired of that team being fucking trash. All right, I know he is.
Then he
Even-
could have went. He should have went to the Raiders when
Listen.
he chose the Buccaneers over them.
Tom Brady hates the Giants. He hates Eli for beating him in the Super Bowl. He fucking hates him. Don't you think he wants to make the
does,
Giants'
really.
life miserable? He's gonna
Oh,
make
man.
sure they get the first pick, or even if they get the second pick. I don't give a fuck. He's gonna find a way to get Shador. They're gonna draft an O-line. Yeah, it's gonna take a fucking year or two, but they're gonna look much better next year with the Shador. I know they are. But they ain't drafting all the fucking other ones. Those motherfuckers can go where they want. Oh, and shout out Travis Hunter for winning the Heisman. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Where does
Good for
Travis
him.
go?
San Francisco when we trade up.
Dude, I saw a mock draft for that. Wait, I thought you wanted that, Sean.
He wants
I don't
Burrow.
know,
He
bro.
wants Burrow. All right.
Let's draft Travis
Hey,
and trade for
I don't-
Burrow.
I don't think Sean wants Travis's wife coming over with.
Okay,
with
Sean.
him.
Oh, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
That's insane.
Would you trade Fred Warner and a fourth for Joe Burrow?
I think you
no.
would.
No, I wouldn't.
What?
He said no. He said no.
Hey, that's respect
Fred
to
Warner
Fred Warner
is
right
too
there.
good. He is
Okay,
too good.
I'm just asking. Would you trade Nick Bosa and a third?
No.
Nick
No,
Bosa
because
and a
then
fourth?
Burrow's not coming.
That'd be like trading my heart away.
What do you mean
Well-
Burrow's not coming?
Remember, Burrow and
Burrow and
Bosa
Bosa
are friends.
Well, the Bengals need defense.
Well, they could have
They can have Travarius Ward.
What about
Hey,
well,
give
he's
them
a free
Campbell.
agent.
Hey, give
He's a free
them
agent.
Campbell,
All
bro.
right. Good one.
Give him
See,
fucking,
Sebastian does this shit. Sebastian does this shit, dog. I'm being serious. All right,
No, we give him
Demo
Javon.
in a
Give him
second.
Javon.
Javon is not on the team by
No,
June 1st.
Demo won't be traded by John. That's the thing.
He just signed him to a 5-year, like, really good extension. So what if we send him in a second for Joe Burrow? You taking it?
Yeah, all day.
I think Demo's pretty
I'd
fucking
give
good.
Demo in a first.
And what do you do with Purdy though? You guys can't just have
You
him in the
don't
back.
you drop him on the fucking flat Earth edge.
Free agent. You tell him, hey, enjoy the fucking weather in Carolina, buddy.
Yeah, literally. Say,
We're
"Sorry,
horrible,
Oh,
dude,
Sean.
man.
we
Hey,
just
dude,
got Joe Burrow, dog.
you know what's crazy is 4 months ago, I never thought we'd be having this fucking conversation. I thought at this time of year we'd be
Me
talking
neither,
about, hey,
but
we're
that was
playing the fucking
when-
Eagles
that
in a
was when
big playoff game. No,
we
not
thought,
happening.
oh, Purdy's the guy. Yeah, he has all these guys around him, but he's still making these plays, right? And now he has no one. He still has some of the guys, and
Yes,
he's not
Kyle.
doing shit. He's not
Yes,
doing
Kyle.
shit.
Fucking piece of shit, Kyle. Cupcake, Kyle.
Let's move on to the next game.
Let's move on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was my fault. All right, Cowboys, Panthers.
I am
I have
never betting
nothing.
on the Panthers ever again.
Did you take
Dude,
the Panthers?
Yes, because they
What
were
our
favorites.
records? What were our records? I didn't even check.
So Sean went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sean went 11 and 1, 2, 3. 11 and
Holy
5.
shit. I see a lot of good on my end.
Yasser had another great week. He only
Oh,
missed 3.
I missed the Niners, Browns, and Chargers. I'm never picking the Chargers again. I said it last week. I said if the Chargers lose, that might be the last time I bet them.
Hey,
I'm also-
I had a better week this week. I went 10 and 6.
What did I went? There's
You
how many
went
games were there?
13 and 3, I think.
Holy shit! God damn! And I picked who? I picked the Cowboys, baby. Let's go. How about them?
I'm just saying, how is it that you guys are at home? It's the first time you guys are favorites, and you guys just lay a goose egg, bro. Like, oh my god.
I have absolutely nothing to say about the game. I won't even speak on it.
That's the only thing I
Nico
want to say
Dowdle
about
is really becoming into he's coming into something.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
really
mean,
hope. I
25
really
carries,
hope not.
150 is pretty
Too
good.
bad when John T's on the team next year, he's not gonna be fucking anywhere near the ball.
I really hope Dowdle doesn't have a good week this week.
All right, Sebastian, we understand. I've never been in the fantasy playoffs, okay, so I don't know what you feel. But Jesus Christ, I mean, you wishing for these guys' downfall in your fucking playoff run.
Yes. I did want to bring up something because I saw it on my team. Joe Burrow's hurt. I guess
What?
he has a he
So
was.
did we send
he's-
did we just send a fourth over, or what do we need to send? How bad is it?
Let's see. When I look on fantasy, they said Burrow with a wrist and knee injury was limited practice participant.
That
I
fool's
mean, he's gonna
fucking
play. He's gonna play, but something to keep our eyes on. If his knee snaps this
I
week.
think
or
we
something.
send a offer with a first, right? They were like, "Oh shit, a first? This guy's fucking injured every week." You know, hopefully they take it. That'd
Yeah,
be the
Man,
biggest slap.
dude, why?
in
I don't know
Brock's
why you're
face, but-
putting this fucking Burrow thing. I'm getting excited about it. It's obviously not happening. We're the only ones starting this fucking. No,
Hey,
we're talking
hey,
about getting
If,
Darnold.
if
That's the only
they,
real.
if they somehow fumble Jamar Chase, I guarantee you he's gone.
He's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not
And
going.
also here's the other thing. His house just got broken into. He might want to be out of
Oh,
Cincinnati.
and move to San Francisco.
Yeah, where we just had a fucking player get shot at a fan signing event or whatever. Burrow might get shot in the fucking head week 1 of training camp.
I don't know. He's like a beacher looking guy. Like he's got the
No,
he's
he
got
like
got
I
the
said,
frosted
last week,
tips.
if he comes here and needs to change whoever's his stylist, I'll do it. Fuck it. He can't be
Well,
wearing that shit.
you guys are
I
sponsored by
want him
Levi's,
come.
so
What? I want him coming with bleached hair, first day of training camp next year. If he's
No,
on
the
team.
bleached hair is fine. Like I don't care about the hair. I care about like the weird outfits.
he's gonna be in the jean
Dude,
jacket.
he gets
You
paid
guys are
so much
sponsored by
money from these
Levi's.
fucking devil worshipping designers.
I know,
Oh.
but I know he does, and I would take the money too. But since I'm not in that position, I will
Alright.
judge him.
We went back to the Niners here. Let's go to the next game.
Sorry. Jets, Jags. Hey, here we go, Jets. Congratulations, boys.
Dude,
Devontae
Congratulations.
Adams,
Devontae, here we go.
198 yards.
Congratulations, boys.
Hey, Aaron Rodgers is back.
Mhm.
Dude, Garrett Wilson looks pissed.
Yeah, he's getting
Every
traded. I just saw he's getting traded in the offseason.
Did you see him like not freaking
Yeah,
out?
he
but
was yelling at the
was that
coordinator.
the offense? Was that the offensive coordinator?
I think it might have been the receivers coach. I'm not sure,
yeah.
but he said, whenever
If
it's
it's one on
one, throw
one,
me
you
the
gotta
fade.
run that fade. Yeah.
Yeah, throw me the fade or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for being
So
like
did
that.
he run the fade and like he was saying like Rodgers didn't throw it to him, or is it just that
Must
wasn't
be.
the play call?
I don't know. I didn't watch the game to know, but
It's bad if it is he ran the fade and he had a good route and Rodgers missed it. If it's just a coordinator situation, then it's gonna be a new coach next year, so it's like it could be fixed. But I
just
don't know
don't
if
think- I don't
he's
think
looking
that-
for a new team.
he is, Sebastian. I think he's getting traded in the offseason. Like no bullshit. I
all
don't
I'm
know
saying
what
is-
the price is. Is he
Dude,
under contract?
I think he's under contract. Well, I think
But
he's
like
on
a rookie deal?
contract, right?
Rookie deal.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
But you're
I
gonna have
think I
to
would-
pay him
I
then.
think I think I would take him
That's
over
worth it.
T. Higgins.
It's worth it.
I would take
I
him
don't
over
know.
T. Higgins.
I don't know. I like T and Lad combo is nice.
well, he had a pretty big touchdown this week.
That
I
was a
don't-
beautiful touchdown by T.
Yeah, it
Higgins.
was.
He
It
took
was
a
pretty
hit
cool.
too in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'll take it. I'll take any of them.
The Chargers need some, diversity. I think we go T.
You know what? Because I agree. Because then what? We get Keenan Allen on the other side of.
He's
Laducci.
not coming back. Get that out of your fucking head. All right. This guy's
Hey,
been talking about Keenan Allen
I
since
said,
week 6.
look. I
What
said
makes you think the Chargers are gonna offer him something?
He said
because-
he'll take a discount to come back.
he said because Keenan said it's either Chicago or go back to LA in an interview. He said, and this was like 2 weeks ago. He said this, and I don't know.
Sebastian's
did-
been like
hey,
fucking slobbering over that.
I sent a story to Sean where Keenan Allen posted on a story of him, Mike Williams, and Derwin James, and it said something like can't wait to be with you guys again soon.
I know, but how do I tell you this? Like, this is a new Chargers team. This is not. This is a
Dude,
new
he
regime.
he fired his agent after he got traded because the guy was trying to ask for too much money from the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you would want him though.
I want him.
His
I-
agent doesn't sign the fucking contract though.
I just don't think Jim Harbaugh is the type where he's gonna tell them like, "Hey, I want 2 receivers in the offseason." I think
If
they're
you
gonna
can
get
get-
one,
If
and
you
then they're
could
gonna
get
draft
Keenan
one.
for cheap, all I'm saying is if you get Keenan out for cheap,
All right,
he's a lot better
every
than
game. Every game we've managed to relate it to the Chargers or the Niners. I mean, this podcast is just. We should. change
It's the Super Bowl
name.
losers podcast. What do you
It is.
expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. All right. I don't know what to say.
Davante Adams had a great, massive game. Not even great. That's kind of it.
Yeah, I mean, the Jets are 4-10, the Jags are 3-11. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck
stinkers.
you want us to say at this point of the season? For those who like don't know, it's fucking hard to say some things about some of these games. It is. It just fucking is. All right, Dolphins
think
at
that
the Texans.
I was gonna say that brings us to the next one where there was nothing good to say about Dolphins in this game, except for
Yeah.
they had another player die on the field.
I saw it. It
Dude.
didn't even. It didn't look that bad
Dude,
initially, right? Or did it?
No, it didn't. But I was at some brunch thing, right? I look up at the TV and I see a dolphin on the floor, and I see a number 1.
I thought it was Tua.
I said,
Oh.
no fucking way Tua died again. And dude, we were there with like 40 people, but I was sitting with like 10 of them.
Oh
And
my
we
god.
all thought
Fucking
Tua died.
hilarious.
We all
That is
thought Tua died.
hilarious. That is hilarious.
Dude, okay, but let's go back to this though. It's only happening to the Dolphins.
Well, their players like legitimately die on the field. They need to have like
was
a
that-
fucking
so,
specialist out there.
I need to rewatch that pass. Was that a hospital pass? Now thinking about it,
I don't think
Not
it was
really,
a
not
hospital
really.
pass. It was just
Okay.
awkward. It was just awkward.
dude. I don't know. The only thing I saw from that clip was I saw the hit, and the next thing I know, I saw him on the stretcher. And dude, they had to take off his pads, his shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not good.
No. Well, okay.
That
So
is
when
not
I
good.
saw the throw, like when I was watching the clip and I saw, I'm like, oh my god, throw over the middle. Oh no. And then I saw what like happened. I'm like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And then I just saw that dude not moving. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I hope he's all right. I have
I
no
think
idea.
I heard he had movement and everything. He was conscious.
Okay, that's,
So
I mean, that's good.
I mean, he's good, but at what cost?
Yeah. So the Dolphins are probably
They are out.
out. Probably, right?
I think I heard that they're like for sure out, aren't they?
They're out. And did you see the tweets that Tyreek was tweeting?
Yeah. Today
Yeah.
I saw something. I gotta
Yeah,
go,
it's-
coach, or something.
Something like that.
He's like, I'm getting my first gray hair, something like that. But then at the
Yeah.
very end, he put, "Oh, guys, like pretty much saying like, I was just kidding. I didn't know I was gonna get this much heat." It's like, what?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
have to know.
You're the
gonna
star
be-
receiver. What do you expect?
You have 15 children. Like what? Onto the Texans though. Like their offense has not looked like what I wanted it to look. Their defense has been playing
Except for
good, but
Nico Collins had a good game, right? He had a touchdown.
I don't. He had a touchdown. but
I think
Nico
he had-
Collins had 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah, he
pretty
had 2, but
he had a pretty nice touchdown where he was like he's out of the play and then like he I don't know, he has good ball awareness where he just knows where to go.
I just think-
he's an up and get 'em.
I
Yeah.
just think for the Texans, like they're okay right now. They're number 4 in defense yards allowed per game, which is good. They're obviously top 5. Then they're number 2 in the NFL in sacks. They're a great defense. I am not questioning their defense with Hunter and those boys over there, but on offense, like I am not seeing what I thought I was going to see from CJ Stroud this year. I am not trying to shit on him. I think he's a great player. I think he's fantastic. But this hasn't been the best second year. I think even he would admit that.
Dude, that own no, yeah, he's been horrible, but that own line has been
Bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he got sacked 4 times.
And the
And
only
the pass
reason why
rush
I'm
on the
being,
Dolphins really not that good.
yeah, the reason why I'm being critical of them is like because I like them. I like D'Amico
Yeah.
Ryans. I want this team to beat the Chiefs.
I mean,
That's all I want.
I was gonna say we said they were the chief killers.
Yeah, they
And-
were supposed to be, and like we're gonna find out this weekend if they are. because that's who they're
No,
playing.
that's right.
So
That's a good point.
we'll see. I would love for their offense to get going. I mean, the Chiefs' defense is pretty tough, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's move on. This game was an interesting one. Colts at the Broncos.
It started off good for the Colts. Like they were
Mhm.
good, and then I think
They played a good first half.
it went downhill once Jonathan Taylor dropped
Fumbled.
the ball at the goal
Yeah.
line.
How the
That was
fuck do you do that? Like, how many times do we have to say, how the fuck do you do that?
I don't get it. I really don't get it. You would think
I don't-
like you see one highlight, it's like, all right, now I gotta know for myself. Don't
No,
do
but-
what that guy did.
But like as a coach, you have so many things you're telling your team, preparing your team for. Like you're never gonna just like tell them before the game, hey, make sure we don't like fucking fumble right when we're getting to the end zone. You know what I mean? Like you would just never, like it should just be known. It should just be known, and it's not. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but the Broncos turned it up in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. Obviously, they scored 21 points, but that's not good for the Colts, man.
Yeah,
People-
I mean, I don't know. I think Colts just played a stupid game. I would say. I mean that trick play that turned into a pick six.
That was
horrific.
so bad. That
Horrific.
was so bad.
I mean,
And it
dude,
was developed slow. It was so slow.
but and then my thing was they went to the interview and they talked to what's his name, Adonai Mitchell or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Adonai
And
Mitchell,
then
yeah.
he said I saw him coming up, and he's like I was just like up too late. No, just either
Abandon the play.
you could throw it out or you
Yeah.
could just try to run it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of people calling for Chris Ballard's job. That's the GM of the Colts.
I did see that, yeah.
I'm on that side. I'm sorry. I think he has to go. This team has been too like I don't even want to say mediocre. They just haven't been great. Like they are
Mhm.
mediocre. They haven't been great. And I'm not saying that Anthony Richardson isn't going to be a good player, but they have all their core pieces. Like they don't have these like they have Michael Pittman, they have Jonathan
They have
Taylor.
the line.
They have the line, they have the quarterback that they drafted.
Have Josh Downs.
They
That's
have the defense that they've invested in Defoe and Kenny Moore, who they paid. Like these are guys that are under contract. These aren't just like rookies. You know what I mean? These are guys that are under contract, and it's just like the team has just you built a team. You put a team together that has been mediocre for years. You know, and they went through that whole Phillip Rivers to Carson Wentz situation. I might be missing a
Went to
quarterback.
playoffs.
There's a quarterback in there I might be missing. But anyways, like but they even though
Still
they
took
went
them
to
to
the
the
playoffs,
playoffs.
yeah, but we never thought like I don't know. At least I never thought that team was going to win a Super Bowl.
No. But
You know
it
what
was
I
shocking that they made it. Was the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm out on the Colts. I'm in on the Broncos
Yeah.
though.
I mean, it's really just the Bengals that are posing a threat in that wild card spot. I
Yeah.
don't think Colts really pose anything, but yeah.
Sean, anything else? Colts Broncos?
Colts picked up Ambry Thomas.
I did see that.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. So what is he gonna like have 12 interceptions next year?
He's gonna ball out next year probably.
Yeah. He had that huge interception against the Rams that one year, 2021, that got us into the playoffs last game of the season. That was incredible. That game was so special. I'm sorry, I just was reminiscing. All right, this might have been the game of the year preview of the fucking Super Bowl. Bills at the Lions.
They beat the brakes off of them.
They did. The score makes it look way
This
closer.
score was not what it was.
Yeah.
It was not.
I thought it was a close game just looking at the score because obviously I didn't watch it. But when I went back to look, I'm like, whoa, they got their asses kicked.
Yep.
So what were your guys' thoughts on Dan Campbell kicking the onside kick with like 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter down 10?
I saw Gruden's take on it, and I agree. It's like, dude, your defense is getting smoked out there. I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta try to do something to get you somewhere close to coming back. And he was just saying, he was like if it was me, I would have actually done it even sooner than
I did
the
see
fourth
that, yeah.
quarter. So
But
it's
like then it turned into like a huge return. Mac Hollins, I think, was the one who caught that and
Yeah.
returned it. It was actually a good kick. Like I thought it bounced high. The guys were fucking jumping around. I personally I did not like it. Now I get what you're saying with like the defense is getting their fucking ass kicked, but I don't know. I just have that really like old school. I don't know if it's old school, but just that like old mindset of like, all right, fuck it, kick the ball.
Let the defense.
Let the defense get us to stop, even though they literally have been dead the whole game. We're gonna score, then one more stop, and we're in this. You know what I mean? So, like, if Shanahan did that, I think I would have lost my fucking mind. Now, I'm saying that because I know the Lions are so banged up on defense, but we have a Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, Demo, all those, like, Dre Greenlaw. Like, I don't care if they're giving up 40 points in the game. We're fucking kicking that ball off. I'm trusting these guys to get me and stop right now. You know what I mean? I know the Lions
Yeah.
don't have that right now, but I didn't like it. Sean, what'd you think?
Honestly, I don't know. Josh Allen is him, dude.
He is him. You're
He
right.
is.
He is him.
He's the MVP of the league.
Yeah, and his odds shot up even after Lamar's 5-touchdown game. I mean,
I mean, it's his to lose.
the dude is him, and I just love how the Bills' offense just gets everyone involved.
Would you
Like-
rather have Josh Allen or Joe Burrow?
That's not even
Well,
a question
I'm
for Sean.
biased. I'm biased. Joe Burrow.
Joe
I
Burrow's
think I
never
would
won
choose.
MVP.
I look. I
Dude, Josh Allen grew
personally-
up a Niner fan. That would be
I know.
amazing.
I actually would agree with Sean. I think I would choose Burrow over Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
I just feel like Josh Allen on
Dude.
our team would be bad.
I love Josh Allen how he plays. I hate his antics when he tries to do the whole he touched me in the face like
Yeah,
ref
he's
call it.
flopping.
It pisses me off. Like get up. Like
Yeah. No, he does flop around a lot.
we're not playing soccer. Like come on.
Yeah.
Did
But
you guys
yeah,
see I was just gonna say, did you guys see James Cook's touchdown when he got pulled by the hair?
Yeah.
You guess who that was?
What's his name?
The one and only Kirby Joseph.
What the fuck is wrong with that guy, man? Week after week.
he's old school.
So, do you guys think that these Lions injuries are going to catch up because they just lost another D lineman torn ACL, and now David Montgomery tore his
Yeah,
MCL?
I think this is where they start to slow down.
I think so
Unfortunately,
too.
I think Vikings take this division now.
Oh, dude, the amount of injuries the Lions have is fucking insane.
Carlton Davis
is
dude, he
IR.
like broke his jaw.
Yeah, dude, breaking your jaw. Every injury sucks. I'm not trying to compare.
Yeah,
Dude, he's gonna.
That's gotta
He had
suck.
surgery. He had surgery
Yeah.
to fix it. Dude, he's gonna be drinking shakes for like 4 fucking months, if I'm not mistaken. He's like that sucks. When he plays and if he wants to play in a month or whatever, because they're obviously gonna make the playoffs, they're gonna
Can't
have to
talk.
fucking yeah. He's not gonna be able to talk. His shit's gonna be wired shut. They literally wire your shit shut. It's miserable. I feel for them, dude. That's a lot of fucking injuries, and to be 12-2 is incredible. To score 40 points, that's how they're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to say, we got to score 40 fucking points, and we have to give up 39. That's how we're gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, their offense is still so.
They can do
explosive.
it.
No, they're
I'm
helping
just saying,
defense.
They
They
only-
besides
dude,
Montgomery, obviously.
They
Jared
only
Goff-
need one running back though. They don't need two.
yeah,
They have a great one running back. Even with whichever one gets injured, the other one's gonna take over.
no, for sure. I don't think the offense is gonna take a step back at all. I don't think so.
dude, Jared Goff, 59 attempts, 38 completions. I mean,
Crazy.
that's nuts. 5 touchdowns. He had a fucking game.
Yeah.
I mean, their offense can score. You know,
Yeah.
they just need to. They just
Yeah.
need to.
With like the Niners being dead, like I'm obviously gonna try not to be a bitch about it, but I actually am really happy for Jared Goff because he got booted the fuck out of LA
Yeah.
when he took him to the Super Bowl and they lost, and everybody said he was the problem, and yeah, maybe the offense wasn't what they wanted it to be with him, but for them to just dump him to Detroit and say, Detroit, you pay this shit, And for them to be what they are now, it's pretty fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah, it is.
He's
Just
never
needed a little more
been a
time.
bitch. Like, no offense, I've never seen Jared Goff bitch. I've never seen him. He's not a diva. I don't even see him talk to the media. I don't even fucking
Don't
know.
forget his wife is hot.
Okay, here we go. See, I've never heard anything bad about him. So it's like Stafford. No offense, his wife's annoying as fuck. She fucked him. She was trying to fuck another guy, or she was fucking another guy to piss him off.
It was
It's
like
just
the backup quarterback, right? Something like
yeah,
that.
it's just
Something weird.
I don't know. We got Kyron Williams calling us fucking little bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I'm happy for the Lions. We'll see what happens. What is their schedule? They're gonna have to play divisional games, right?
They play Vikings final game of the
Oh,
season.
Jesus Christ. It's Bears, Niners, Vikings.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Sean, they're gonna score 50 fucking points on us.
Yeah.
They're gonna score 50 points on us.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and their defense is
Oh.
gonna show up too.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
With the
game where
4
people are gonna be
guys that's
like,
still
"Oh, the
alive.
defense is good." Yeah.
You guys might actually get the momentum going into the playoffs.
I kind of hope we do. Fuck it. All right. Let's go next game. Steelers at the Eagles.
Dude, Eagles, man.
They're incredible. 10 straight wins. Win by 14 against the Steelers. I don't think in Hard Knocks they talked about how the Steelers haven't won in Philadelphia in like fucking 60 years.
Are you serious?
That's
I
crazy.
got to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was
I
something
mean,
crazy.
dude, they embarrassed the Steelers.
11 straight times. So I don't know how many years that is. In Philadelphia they've lost.
Damn.
Yeah, just the Steelers offense really misses fucking Pickens, man.
For sure. And
You know,
go ahead.
well, no, because mine's a little off topic.
Oh, I was just gonna say, did you guys see Jalen say to the media as soon as he
I
sat
was
down?
literally going to talk about that.
Oh, okay. It's not off
I was gonna
topic.
say, I'm not a big fan of Hurts, but I actually liked him saying that line.
Me too.
That was a good
Me
little
fucking
line.
too. Him just
What do
sitting
you
down.
say?
He
As
was
soon
like,
as
so
he
that's
sat
what you guys
down.
want to see, huh?
Yeah, as soon as he sat down, that's what he said. So that's what you guys want to see.
And he had his diamonds sparkling all
Yes.
over him. Dude,
I
he
hate
looked
Jalen
good.
Hurts, but I
He
loved it
looked
because
good there.
dude, the Steelers did. If you watch Hard Knocks, which I got that, if you guys had a nickel for every time I've said Hard Knocks, you guys would both be rich. But you see Tomlin, he tells the Steelers like, "Hey, Saquon Barkley is the leading rusher. He's unbelievable. He's talking all this good shit about him, and he literally tells them, he says, we have to fucking stop this guy." Their objective was, we're gonna make Jalen Hurts and the passing offense beat us, and the Eagles
They
fucking did
did.
it. Almost 300 yards. AJ Brown went off. They were
Receivers.
dancing. Yeah, they were dancing at after their touchdowns.
Devonta and AJ, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty much had
Yeah.
damn near identical games.
So
They
now,
were dancing and shit. It was crazy.
does that mean I start Vontae Smith this week?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little tricky on that one.
Who do the Eagles got?
I don't even know.
They have
We'll
the
we'll get
Commanders.
there later.
Okay, but
Maybe.
look, I've been on the record for talking shit about the Eagles, but man, this team is fucking incredible, you guys.
I just can't stand the coach. I never want to see that coach win a Super Bowl.
I think they're gonna be in the NFC Championship game. I'm just gonna be honest. I can't see
No,
who's
I
beating them.
get that, but I'm saying I just don't want to see that coach win a
I
Super
know.
Bowl.
I don't like the coach either, but I mean, Sean, we've seen this Eagles team that they've had some huge games against the Niners. They're probably the best right now than they've been in those last few years.
I
don't think so?
I think
That
their
Super
team
Bowl
was
team was
better
good.
when they had
Super Bowl team
prime-
was good.
Yeah.
That Super Bowl team was
I-
good. when I
yeah.
lost the Chiefs.
I think their defense is at the best that they've played, in my opinion.
You
Really,
think so?
I think that's probably their second best defense that they've had within the past like 4 years. I think.
Well,
His
Jalen
defense has
Carter
been
is pretty
very
fucking
good,
good, and
compared to last year, but
yeah,
the
last
year
year was
before
bad.
that defense was crazy.
I still am skeptical about the passing game. Yes, they proved it against the Steelers. I love it. But can you do it again? And can you do it in a big game? And like we
Mhm.
talked about last week, can you do it in a playoff game when you are trailing by 10 or by 7 or by whatever, 5, 4? You can't run the ball as much. You're running out of clock. Can you move the ball?
I do think though this was, I mean, Pittsburgh
That's a
is
pretty
tough
no
as it
for
gets.
sure, for
you know?
sure, no for sure, for
So
sure.
it's like I don't know. I do look on the NFC side. The only one I could see posing a threat would be
The Lions.
Vikings.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even think Lions. I think with Lions, it's like, hey, you guys are. It's going to be a shooting. It's
Shootout,
just who could
yeah.
score more.
The Vikings
But
don't
yeah,
get any credit, do they?
no, not
They're having
really.
to work for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go
you-
Patriots, Cardinals. Oh, sorry.
Wait, real quick. Did you guys see that hit that Minka had on Barkley?
No.
No.
Helmet straight to knee.
Yep.
Oh, shit. That's how he does it. That's how he learned.
Is that why Barkley's injured right now? Or like banged up?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. So is that what he does? Like against good running backs? He says, all right, fuck it. This is the game. Got to go
He's
help
gonna
crown
snap the knee.
of the helmet straight down. Just fucking
That's awful, man.
yeah. Well, hope he's all right. I didn't know that. I hope Saquon's all right. All right. Patriots, Cardinals. Cardinals win. Go to 7-7.
There wasn't much in this game either.
Nope. Nothing in this game for me.
James Conner.
He's
James
incredible.
Conner.
Yeah, nothing really.
Yeah.
All right. Should we skip to the big game?
The big
Yes,
game.
Green Bay at Seattle.
We're skipping the real game.
Because
Huh?
this was not a big game. This was another just.
You guys got outslayed.
I just want you to know before you start, whatever you are about to say, I have no clue what happened in this game. I just saw the score. So you are about to paint the picture for
Bucky
me.
suited up and ran all over him. Mike Evans went crazy.
Mike Evans. I mean, we know Mike Evans, but Jesus Christ, can we learn how to tackle a receiver? I know he's big, but they couldn't take him
He looked
down.
a little slippery though. He looked a little slippery on that touchdown run.
But I'm just saying, it's like some of the catches. It took 3 people to bring him down, and it's like, come on, you can't. But
Yeah.
our interior O line is so bad.
So we're talking center guard.
Our 2 guards and center horrific, absolutely horrific.
Man,
Dude,
don't love hearing that.
They all Buccaneers did the whole game was blitz because they knew it. Herbert couldn't do anything because also remember he has 2 sprained ankles right now, so he can't run. So he's just stuck in the pocket while they're just blitzing him. He legit has 2 sprained ankles.
No, I believe you. It's just fucking hilarious that he does because he literally can't move. He just can step. That's it.
And so they literally just blitzed. It's literally like remember the Titans. They said we're gonna blitz all night, and they
That's
did.
fucking hilarious.
Where else?
Tell me what's going on with his fucking run game because this is horrific.
Where is Gus Edwards? I mean, but okay. Now I go back to this though. Is it Gus Edwards or is it this interior O line just cannot do something? I'm telling you, they're so bad.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just a little shocked that they dropped 2 in a row. Right? They left 2 out of 3 Chargers.
Well, okay. So now, granted, we went 2-2 in the gauntlet, which I think we were all expecting, right? People had this game as a toss-up of the Buccaneers. They weren't expecting us to get blown out. I think we all expected, tough fight on both sides. It's like Buccaneers are an easy team, but it should have been at least like I would say like a 3-point game difference.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like we're not doing what we are supposed to. It's just with how bad we looked, it's now like everybody's like, can they even win a game in these last 4 games? That's how I feel. Like,
I mean, there's gonna be overreaction. Like, no offense, I'm not saying you're overreacting. But it's the NFL. Like, you lose a game, people are gonna be out of their mind.
The best quote, not quote, but like statement I saw was, "If we win tomorrow, it all goes away." And that's
tomorrow is a huge game. The
it's Chargers, a massive game.
Like I obviously did not watch the game. I know I said that a lot, but when you lose, you get your ass kicked on Sunday. It's pretty nice when you get to go back out there on Thursday. Now I know they're banged up, but they get an opportunity to just fucking put Sunday's game behind them and
Mhm.
go kick some ass on Thursday. They beat the Broncos already. I think they can do it again. Is it here? Yeah, it is here.
It's
So
here, yeah.
okay, the last time fucking Harbaugh almost dropped dead on the field.
Maybe we need him to
Yeah.
almost
Oh,
drop dead again.
all right, here we go. Sebastian's desperate, by the way. He's desperate. That's when he starts getting desperate.
Um, the best quote I saw at the press conference. It wasn't Harbaugh. Harbaugh kind of, sometimes he does a little skating around questions kind of thing, where it's
Mhm.
like they asked him about the loss and then he did one of his quotes, but it was Jesse Minter. He was like he was just straightforward about the defense. He's like yes, like it's ugly, but he's like it's like of course I'm like pretty much like of course I'm stressing about it, but he's like it's a problem if this occurs again, then it has to be like addressed.
Address.
This is yeah, and it's like he's just straightforward with it, and I don't know, I respect it because then it's like the players are seeing it's like all right, if defensive coordinator is saying this, then it's like we gotta step it up this week. But Jesus Christ, where is Greg Roman, man? It's pathetic from him. It's so
Yeah.
pathetic. I mean, he's a run game coordinator, but our run game is we only had 28 yards rushing, I think, total.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Like I just from someone who's obviously loved Harbaugh with the Niners and even in Michigan, right? Like his teams that do well depend on a physical O-line, a
Yep.
good run game, and that sets up the passing game. Like that is how he operates. So
Mhm.
when the O-line, like you're telling me, is struggling, the interior O-line, that's not good. And then you're telling me that
Not
the run
good.
game's not going. That I don't see the Chargers winning games when those two things are. I just said things. When those two things are not happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what needs to change. I think I think they'll be all right if they can win tomorrow.
I
But
think what needs to change is Greg Roman just tells Herbert, I don't care if you got to force it. Your only receiver you're going to be looking for now is Lad McConkey because he's
how
the
did
only
he look?
one. I mean, the first drive he just ran. He ran through all of the defense, and then after that he just disappeared. And I think that's because I mean I do think it's because they just said we're just going to start blitzing like crazy now. Like, I mean, Herbert had zero time in the pocket this game. But yeah, I saw a thing from Kurt Warner did like a 35-minute segment on Twitter where he went over the whole game for the Chargers, and he was pretty much saying, I don't know what Greg Roman is doing in these schemes because he was just saying they don't like it's not matching what what the defense like Buccaneers defense was showing. He was pretty much saying like I don't know why you're running this offensive play for that,
Right.
and that's an issue.
Yeah. Sean, your thoughts on this Chargers Bucks game? All right, Sean's dead.
I just thought,
I'm just
no,
kidding.
I just thought that the Bucks were gonna outscore them, and that's what they did.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
not much to it.
Baker did what Baker did. I mean,
I just want to say I don't know what I said at the beginning of the season. I know that I'm pretty sure I said that the Chargers would be like right in the mix to that last game. I think I had them playing maybe a little bit worse than they're playing right now. Because
you said it would come down to
that Raiders
but
game.
you also said Raiders are going to be competing for that
yeah,
spot.
would be better, right? Which I was obviously wrong. They're 2-12. But I mean, if they lose tomorrow, that is not good. You can't be playing December football losing 3 straight.
Yeah, it's not good, but at least we're not out of it, So it's like that's the only thing that's good. But it's like, even if we do lose tomorrow, because I do think it's a very good chance we lose tomorrow. I just want to see a better fight than what I saw against the Buccaneers. I want to see something where I want to at least see something where it's like we're going to these final 2 games. It's like, all right, we could sneak at least 1 game out of this,
Well, and like I know when with where the Chargers have been the last few years, it's not like you're in a position where you get to fucking pick who you want to play like the Chiefs fucking do, But I do want to ask you, I mean, who do you want to play? If the season ended today, you are playing, what did I say? Oh yeah, you're playing the Bills in Buffalo.
Yeah,
if you
it's tough.
win and the season ends,
Steelers, I think you said, right?
Yeah, you'd play this.
I
You're
mean, I
traveling no
think
matter
you,
what because you didn't win the division, which is
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
But
I mean, I'd rather. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to play in the snow. I'd
dude,
rather go play in the crazy atmosphere of the Steelers.
I know. I think you guys have to like. It's. I wanted you guys to win that game so you could somehow try to
Play
get
the
the 5 seed.
Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, and 4 plays 5. Like that's who you want to play, right? At least that's what I would think. You want to play the Texans,
No,
but
definitely.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna be pretty crazy. It'll be interesting to see who I don't know who the fuck I'm picking for that game tomorrow. By the way, I still have to fucking decide. Based on what you just told me about the O line and the run game,
Dude, but
it's not good.
it's just our offense. It's literally, dude, we have no run game. No run game. How
I
can
know.
like you can't do passing game without run game being
Yeah,
at least a
it
little
sets it
bit
up. It
there.
sets it up. It sets it up.
So
Maybe JK was just that good.
yeah, I
Wait,
mean,
how
I
long
do
is he
think
out?
he
Is he
is.
back this week?
No, well, he was on. We put him on
He's
IR,
on
and I think
IR.
he's
So is
eligible
this the
for.
4th week?
I think the Patriots game. So next week is when he's eligible.
Oh my god. They gotta sign like fucking Debo Samuel, play running back. Here we go. Another week putting that out there. All right. Sean, Sebastian, anything else? Chargers, Buccaneers?
No.
No.
All right. Sunday night football, Packers at the Seahawks. There was never a moment where I thought the Packers were gonna lose that game.
Yeah. Josh
You know-
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
I didn't really think so either. But I don't know. Once Gino got injured, then it was just downhill from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how
it
bad
really
is
was.
it? How bad is it?
He might not play this week, and if he
Uh-oh.
doesn't play this week, then that's really bad.
Then the
Do,
Rams
do
are
we
gonna
know
win
what
the
the
division.
injury is?
It's
Is it
his
a high
knee.
ankle sprain? Oh,
It's
it's
his
his
knee.
knee.
He says right now it says optimistic he will play Sunday.
Do you want him to play the Vikings though? That's my question.
I think well they're fighting
They're
for
playing
the
for the
division.
playoffs.
Yeah, they're playing for the division.
Yeah,
I
he's
know, but
playing.
He has to. He has to.
well, okay, so now good news is it says he was in full practice.
Yeah. I think he has
But
to play.
I think
regardless.
what I
think-
even if it fucking is that like
Mhm.
if he's only at like 50%, he's got to go, dude. This is a
Yeah,
must-win game.
True. I did like seeing Lockett walking with him to the
Locker room.
Yeah,
locker
that
room.
was cool.
Yeah, that's
I
it
think
for me
I
though.
think well, I think one thing that Sean has said every week is JSN has just been he's come onto the scene, right?
Mhm.
Another game he had 10 receptions, 12 targets. I mean,
He's a dog.
he is a dog. DK I love to shit on DK Metcalf. I mean, he's got
He's getting
3
shit on this
catches.
year.
Yeah, he's had a bad year. There's no other way to put it. In terms of his numbers, when you look at the shit he used to do some seasons, man, he's having a horrible year. So
He is, yeah.
it's weird, but I haven't seen antics. You know what I mean? So it's just weird.
I think he just. I mean, I think that's the good thing though, is that he at least recognizes, all right, we're top dog in the division as of right now.
Second, I think they're
So it's
second,
like,
but yes.
well, second, but you know what I mean. It's like they're
Yeah,
fighting for it. So it's like he just feels like if it's working, why should I be complaining? You know.
right.
And I don't know. If that is the case, that's good to see from DK because he's never been like that.
Yeah. Well, he's always
Um,
pissed when he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah. I think I
Um,
saw Charbonnet is expected to miss this week, right?
Is he really?
That's what I think I saw.
I didn't see that. I think
Zach-
Kenneth
Shit,
might
I don't
miss.
know. Well, I think Kenneth is like he might
Seattle
go,
may-
he might not go. Yeah.
Seahawks injury report. Seattle may have a problem at running back.
Uh-oh.
Zach
good against
Charbonnet
Minnesota.
joins Kenneth Walker III on sidelines. Gets discouraging practice update after oblique injury. So I don't think it's looking
Pretty much
good.
are a bunch of bitches.
All right. We're going to go to Monday Night Football. There was 2 games on Monday. We'll start with Vikings Bears divisional game.
The Bears are so bad. The
They're
Bears
They
are
lost
so
so
bad.
bad.
That's crazy.
Dude, I know I'm not big on Caleb Williams, but you cannot be on the sideline laying down on the
Yeah,
bench,
that was bad.
like looking like you're gonna cry. And I think even Troy Aikman like kind of said like you can't be doing that because now you're just showing you're losing confidence in yourself.
But what
And
was he doing? What was that? Like, what
I'm
the
sh-
fuck was
I mean,
that?
he took a massive hit, and it could have been that. But
In the
then,
tent.
yeah,
Sorry,
and
I
but
don't mean to cut you off.
also like he did like so he took the hit, he went on the bench, and he was like doing that weird laying stuff, and then right after he was like talking to Odunze, but I don't know, it's like he. The only thing I agree with Aikman is he makes himself look like he's losing confidence in himself in like thinking he's a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But also the other thing I saw in that game was he's still holding on to that ball for way too long. He's trying to do way too much. Where I saw a play where he scrambled and I think he did like
Yeah,
two
I
spin
saw it. 2
moves,
spins. Yep.
and then he just heaved it to Keenan Allen who was not even open.
Open. Yep.
And it's just like you're doing too much when you don't need to be. I don't know. I think he thinks right now too much of like, oh, I'm the next Mahomes, so I'm gonna try to make magic. And it's like you're not looking like you're making magic right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't agree more with what you said about the body language stuff. That was so fucking weird.
Weird. It's
I
weird.
hate if I'm a Chicago Bears fan, I would be fucking pissed. Like
I'd be
I'm
pissed as
sure-
soon as I saw the pain and nails and
Exactly.
like, oh great. What are
No,
we?
but if
what are we
he's
drafting?
painting his nails and doing that, and they're winning 12 straight games, then I'll paint my
I'd be
nails
painting
too.
my own nails.
Yeah, I would paint my own nail. Like no bullshit, dude. If the Niners had a quarterback who did that and he won us a Super Bowl, I would paint my fucking nails. I do not care. I'm telling you right now. Anyways,
If Jared McCain came to the Lakers and won us a championship, I would be
yeah,
embarrassed.
Rob would paint his fucking nails. We know he would.
I'd be embarrassed.
Wait, you would be embarrassed? Oh shit. Anyways, I saw Dan Orlovsky talking about Caleb, and he said how like Caleb, the one thing that concerns him about Caleb this year is that he has not gotten better at all this year. And
Yeah,
yes, it
and-
has to do with the coaching and the offensive coordinator, but that is concerning. Go ahead, Sean.
And the way he takes these losses too, because this isn't the first time he's fucking being emotional on the sideline.
Yeah.
And it's just
They've
like,
lost 8 straight.
dude, it's like, dude, you're in the NFL. Grow up. Like, you can't be
Yeah.
doing this bitch shit, dude. Just take it on
Like-
the chin and get better.
Right.
Like I now sympathize with DJ Moore being like, yeah, I wouldn't want that guy to be my quarterback. Like I gotta go to practice and this guy's like, I can't picture what conversation I could have with Caleb Williams. I just feel
Just
like
an odd dude.
yeah, I saw like it was a conversation that I think he had with Keenan Allen. And
Beginning of
was
the
like-
season.
yeah, and like they were talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
like a movie scene, right? Or something like that. It was like something weird, and it was like you could tell like Keenan was like trying to like keep up with the conversation, like trying to like laugh with him, but it was just something where it's like you're not mesh. It just didn't feel like they were meshing.
Yeah. Well, it's never going to feel like that when they're fucking losing too. I mean, guys, they have lost I think 8 straight games, 0-7 on the road. But
Yeah.
here's the best part. Ever since they lost that Commanders game, that Hail Mary thing, they have lost every game.
Yep.
Jaden
Guys.
said, "I'm the best, bitch." And
That's
fucking ended him.
Is that not fucking crazy? Like we all said, I'm pretty sure on this podcast we said, man, that's a horrible loss. We hope it doesn't like fucking linger. And they've just
Yeah.
lost 8 straight fucking games. Like I'm pretty sure we said that. I'll have to go back, but that's insane.
Hey,
I don't know,
I knew this was bad when he wasn't taking CJ's advice. When he just walked right past CJ.
Yeah,
is
that
when
was
I don't want to
knew.
hear what you gotta say. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
all-knowing.
Yeah, well, I mean, give the Vikings credit right there. Obviously, a great team. Shout out Jefferson catching the touchdown. Shout out Randy Moss, who's like battling cancer. That was a pretty cool touchdown.
That was cool. Of
Yeah, it
JJ.
was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about Vikings are fucking legit. Sebastian thinks they're walking away with the fucking NFC North. That's incredible. In a rebuilding year, they're 12-2.
I think I'm gonna agree with him.
I think I might be there too.
I mean, if Lions are as banged up as they're showing right now, I mean, Vikings are as healthy as they could be.
Yeah.
If the Lions are this injured, it's
Yeah.
now like for me now it's the Vikings or the Packers that go into the Super Bowl.
The only thing about the Packers that concerns me is that they
Jordan
played the
Love might
Lions.
play like shit.
Yeah,
the
and
big
they
game.
just played the Lions with a banged up team, banged up Lions, and they couldn't do it.
hmm
Yes,
Okay,
it
so
was close.
what are the
Good.
chances that the Packers play the Vikings in the playoffs?
It's very likely it would be in the divisional game. Pretty sure.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting though with all three teams going.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what if they
Um,
end up on the other side of the bracket? You know.
Let me see. NFL standings.
Well, the first off, the two wild card teams had to beat their opponents. You know?
So the Lions right now would have the bye. So if you guys think that the Vikings are gonna have that bye, right?
Mhm.
So then, are the Eagles gonna win the bye? Fuck.
I don't know. It's gonna
Let's just
be
say.
might
Let's
win the
just
bye.
say. The who?
The Eagles might take
Eagles.
the bye.
I think the Eagles. Well, fuck, that's tough. Okay, wins tiebreaker over Philadelphia based on win percentage in conference games. So then, what's their win percentage? 857. They'd have the same as the Eagles division. Okay,
I mean,
so
dude, Eagles have the easiest schedule coming up too.
what do they got? Commanders.
Commanders, Cowboys, Giants.
Yeah, I think they
That's
might
pretty
lose to the
good.
Commanders though.
Oh,
Who do the Vikings have? Seahawks, Packers, Lions. That's kind of tough.
that's
That's tough.
tough.
So I think the Eagles win it. Right?
No,
So
yeah,
Eagles go
definitely win
1.
the bye, definitely.
Eagles go
Dude,
1.
hey,
Vikings go 2. So Eagles are off. 2 plays 7. So then the Vikings would play the Commanders.
I like the Vikings in that
And
one.
the Lions would
Yeah.
play the Rams.
no, Seahawks, right? Because Rams are looking like they're gonna win the division, in my opinion.
But the Seahawks don't make it then. You have to win the division to make it.
Really?
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
Commanders have the last spot.
I think the Rams win it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we're talking if Commanders win out, right? What if? I mean, what if Seahawks or Rams get a better record?
Well, if the Commanders lose like 2 in a row and the Seahawks win 2 in a row, then look out. I don't know if
This
the
is
Commanders
that's
are
gonna
gonna do
get.
it. The NFC is not set at all.
That's crazy.
The AFC is pretty set, but the NFC is not, which is weird. But
We gotta see. We gotta see. We'll talk about that next.
man, it would be electric in fucking Minnesota if they're doing that goal fucking. I'm doing the clap right now in my fucking
And-
room in the,
Dude,
playing the
hey.
playoff game.
but also them in these whiteout uniforms with their
Clean.
fans being
Clean.
white out also. Oh my
Oh
god, it
Those
looks
jerseys are
But
clean.
beautiful.
Wait, you're talking about the Viking ones?
Yeah, Vikings.
Dude, those are so hard.
Those are
Those
clean.
are
bro.
so hard,
But-
dude.
And then the fact that all the fans were on board to go all white.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
That was
if
tough.
if they
That
did
was
that
tough.
and then they did that chant or like the little skull thing with it, oh man,
yeah, it
that's
would
an
be pretty
atmosphere
fucking
right
crazy.
there.
You guys are fucking making me think this team's going to the Super Bowl. Legit. Like I'm not even
Hey,
fucking around.
If they win all these 3 games of this little gauntlet that they have coming, oh
They might.
man,
Good.
that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the last game of the week. It was
Horrific.
Falcons at the Raiders.
Horrific.
Absolute snoozer.
I
The
mean, the
only
biggest
thing
news.
that I'm now excited about is, dude,
Say it.
I mean, how did they know that Kirk Cousins was gonna be so bad? I mean, for them to draft Penix, now they look like a genius.
But they also paid Kirk a lot, and they were kind of
Yeah,
tied a
they
little
paid him
bit.
a
Yeah,
shit ton.
yeah. But all
They
I'm
can't
saying,
like cut him or anything.
all I'm saying though is like, thank God you at least have some kind of insurance policy.
No, and they're going Michael Penix this game. He's the starter.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Crazy
I
that
thought-
Kirk Cousins is benched.
I thought it was pretty cool that as soon as that happened, Kirk calls Penix just to let him know.
Oh, is that what happened? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like first person to talk to him after the meeting.
What if that's
And
just like
he just wanted to
fucking
clear up the
player
room.
talk?
No,
What
he,
if it's just like player talking?
No,
In real
look,
reality,
so
he called him. He said, "Hey, listen here, motherfucker. You make one
my
fucking
fucking job."
mistake. This is my team, you piece of shit."
you think you could come in here and take my job?
Yeah, could you
No,
imagine?
no. I
Or
mean,
what if
Kirk's
he
not like
calls?
that.
What if he calls Kevin O'Connell? He's like, "Hey, enjoy this motherfucker, because I'm signing back next fucking year. When Sam leaves, I'm there." You know what I mean?
Dude,
uh,
I think the Vikings should fucking assign Sam
Me
to like a
too.
shitty contract.
Me too.
dude, if they make it to the Super Bowl, they have to do it.
No,
They
fuck
have
that.
to.
They should just do it right now.
They should
12
just
and
do
2.
it based off this season.
Fuck that. They should just do it. They should just do it. The other
Like,
kid's
keep
on a
him on
rookie
the team.
contract.
I
Who
mean,
cares?
I mean,
Keep him on the team.
this was worst case scenario for what's his name, JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
This is
this is as
worst
bad.
case
This is
scenario.
as bad as it gets. This is as bad as it gets.
You had
Um,
everything going for you.
I don't think so,
when you
dude.
got
I think, dude, if I'm JJ, I'm like, okay, take advantage, learn as much as you can from watching a quarterback lead a room.
But you said
You
you
learn
said
all.
to sign. You said to sign Sam Darnold. They
I know.
said
Yeah,
Sam Darnold
you're
is
not
looking
signing
for.
Sam Darnold for fucking.
They said he's looking for a long-term contract. This is what I heard.
Well,
You
he
signed
should.
Sam a
He
3-year
should.
deal. He hasn't proven shit.
I think.
Well, I think
Of
you
course
give him
he's
like
gonna
the
look
Baker,
for the.
the Baker, like the 4-year, 5-year,
Yeah.
150.
I think it's gonna be like what Geno Smith did. He had one good year and put Seahawks into a massive contract with him.
Yeah, we'll see. I think you should sign him.
Yeah. Well, if that happens, then yeah, that's fucked for JJ.
But
But
going
if he
back
sticks around,
to Kirk, there is something definitely wrong with Kirk, you guys. He has he's turning the ball over. We've talked
Yeah.
about how slow he's throwing the ball. It didn't look right. It don't look right with him.
he's also got a lot of kids. Maybe he's just tired.
Maybe. I mean, he's
Hey,
getting older.
Just
He's
remember
getting older.
which game. Just remember what team broke him.
What team, Sebastian?
What team?
The Chargers.
The Wildcats.
You guys broke his Achilles? Tore his Achilles?
No, his confidence.
Oh my! Oh, when he caught the four interceptions or whatever.
He had 4 interceptions against us.
Yeah, Sebastian, you guys haven't
That's
had
where it started.
interceptions fucking since then, pal.
We intercepted Baker Mayfield.
All right,
Yeah,
congratulations.
they did.
Did that help?
At the time, hey, at the time I thought we did something great. And
Oh,
then
okay.
now,
I didn't see the game, so I don't know if it helped or not.
now, no, I'm just saying like it was before halftime, so we were looking good. It was after the halftime where it all went downhill.
I'm gonna just speak for the Falcons. This is it's crazy that you signed Kirk to that, and I get you draft Penix, but for you to switch quarterbacks in the fucking middle of December with 3
I'm
weeks
kind
left
of excited
with a
for
chance
this.
to win the division. I mean, I know, but how many teams are doing that where they're like, hey, 3 games left, we have to win the division, put the other motherfucker in. You usually go with the experienced guy. I know he hasn't been great.
Dude,
That's why I just.
What if Pennick comes in and just slings
But
it?
dude, they're saying that
I
he's a
think-
fucking dog at practice.
I
He can
think
throw
he's
the ball.
I think he's gonna sling that ball pretty nice.
Me
to,
too.
Uh,
I
to
hope he
London.
does. Do you have Drake London?
No, I don't.
I
But
thought maybe you did. I was about to say. I was
No,
like, dude.
but I just think
Could you imagine? He's got Drake London.
He's like, no, I have Darnell
Hey.
Mooney.
hey, I got Kyle Pitts, so I need something here.
I know.
But no, I do have Bijan Robinson, so I hope that doesn't take away from that. But I don't know.
Oh, the
I
read
think-
option. The read option with Penix and Robinson would be fucking filthy, no?
Yeah, it'd be
Hey,
pretty
you tell
crazy.
me that. If it
I mean,
gets me to the finals, I'm here for it.
I think the Raiders. Well, I think you guys would easily agree. I think the Raiders had a few chances to win that game. Even at the end of the game, they had a chance, and they're like the perfect example of like, hey, make it competitive, but make sure we lose. Like that's what it looks like when I watch them play.
But they were trying to win that game.
I know, and then they at the end they're like, hey, like let's just fucking lose it. I don't know. That's what I saw. I saw the Hail Mary at the end. I actually thought Myers was gonna catch it. I think it was Myers on that side, or no, maybe it was Brock Bowers. But yeah, I don't know. They might not win a game. I don't know. You guys think that they might? They're playing.
I think they win a game.
Oh fuck! They play the Jags, the Saints, the Chargers. They could win all 3. No offense. They could win all. Dude,
Dude.
if they win like 2 out of the 3,
It's
if they
ultimate
beat the
sell job.
Saints,
It's
yeah,
the
if they beat the
ultimate sell
Jags and
job.
the Saints, then they're
What
not
if they're
getting
like,
him.
all right? What if they're like, all right, fuck this fool. He wants to go play ball with neighbors. He's like, we're going Cam
No,
Ward
but-
at fucking
Hey,
4.
but here's my thing. If Raiders start to win like 2 games, Sanders is gonna be like, all right, I guess you guys don't want me because
I
why would
saw
I-
O'Connell's playing this week too.
oh, is he?
I thought
yeah.
he died.
Cool.
No, he's playing this week, dude.
Well,
They have switched quarterbacks 7 times between the same 3 guys.
it honestly, Giants and the Raiders are in the same little.
They're
little
fucking horrible. Both
Dude,
they
of them.
just killed their
we're missing-
quarterbacks.
One thing
And-
we're missing,
Crosby.
Max Crosby is out for the year.
Yeah, he's
And
out.
he means everything to that team on both sides.
Yes,
Mhm.
but they're I don't know who the edge rusher was this week. I think his name was like
Was it Bobby Spillane?
Chardonnay.
no.
Chardonnay.
Bobby Spillane was playing linebacker.
What's his name?
Cleveland
Chardonnay,
Titans.
you've been fucking drinking? What are you talking about, Chardonnay?
Oh, sorry. It's Chason.
Wow, you're so racist, dude.
Jesus Christ! What? How did you say the name?
Well, you started with
CH
Chardonnay. You started with
It's
Chardonnay.
Jason. Come on, dog.
Chason. My bad. But he
Play
had.
when Jason.
All right. Well, there you go. There's that. Oh,
I
man.
mean, we're gonna need you to edit that out.
Yeah, please.
For what? I didn't do anything wrong.
No, we're just.
But I
fucking-
think they were saying that he was like on the quarterback the whole time, pretty much. So they're still pressuring.
Well, I just think with Kirk's fucking fucked up foot, he can't even run. Like, at least Penix will just slip and slide. You know what I mean? He's fast. He can move.
Yeah.
I think you guys are
He
right.
is
I think
slippery.
Penix is gonna. It'll be fun to watch. But still think like you guys said last week. It's the Buccaneers' division to lose.
But
They just
Yeah,
they just beat the
but-
piss out of the fucking
Yeah.
But
Chargers.
that's
Yeah.
why that's
yeah,
why
they did, baby.
they did.
Sorry, I don't mean it like that. I'm just meaning like that's
Sean-
pretty
Sean
fucking
mean-
impressive.
I mean,
Sean
it.
means it in the other way. But the only thing is I agree with them doing this benching just because I mean they were the first place division holders. And now
I
they just
know.
got their position taken because of Kirk Cousins.
I think this
You're
should have
still-
happened 2 weeks ago. That's my opinion. I just think it's.
I mean, yeah, definitely, but you know, it's too late now. But all I'm saying is you're still in the race. So it's like you
They're
gotta do
still
it now.
4-1 in the division.
That's a good point.
or
They get the tiebreaker.
well, here's the thing. Okay, if they did it 2 weeks ago, then Kirk would have never got to play in Minnesota, which is his revenge game. So maybe you let him have his revenge game. But then
you
after
go.
he got his ass kicked in that game, that should have been enough because he looked bad those 4 straight losses at the Saints, at the Broncos, against the Chargers, and the Vikings. He's been bad like the last 5
Mhm.
starts.
Okay, so I want to take it back. I think I think Falcons are out. I just looked at Buccaneers last 3 games.
Who is it?
Cowboys, Panthers, Saints.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Cowboy,
well,
I think
Cowboys might
Cowboys
be
is
that one might be a
That's-
competitive game.
that's
I don't
their
think the
biggest
Cowboys can
threat.
stop Bucky Irving though.
Or I mean, dude, I saw Mike Evans go for 159 yards.
I just think that's a bad matchup for the
Hey,
Cowboys. Maybe
good
I'm
news
wrong.
is
Trayvon
Derwin
Diggs
James
is out too, I think.
Yeah, he is. Good news is though, Derwin James was on K-Dot, and I think we shut him down. So
Yeah, congrats, dude.
good for. Shout out to Derwin James for doing some kind of part.
Jesus. All right. Let's go to week 16 and let's go over our picks and wrap this up. What do we say?
I'll let you guys go
Uh,
first.
All right, Sean. Broncos Chargers Thursday night, tomorrow night in LA.
I'm already writing Sean's down.
Sebastian, tickets as low as $40. Why are you not at the game tomorrow?
Dude. I
That's-
gotta go
that's a good point.
Chargers. I gotta go Chargers, but I just don't see us getting it done. I
Wow.
think
I didn't even get to say my pick.
I already typed yours. I already typed yours in, Sean. I already know who you're going.
Who and why?
You're going Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going.
And
Broncos.
I'm not faulting for you for it because it's like I mean, they have full momentum over us. Their offense is just firing
to be
off.
fair, Bo Nix is slowed down a little. I mean, he still had 3 touchdowns last week, but
Has he?
What?
I didn't
he had
notice that.
3 picks. 3 picks and I think a couple picks in the game before.
What the fuck happened in the last Chargers Broncos game?
He threw like 3 picks in that game too.
And J.K. Dobbins had 25 carries for 96 yards, which is obviously not going to happen.
Now, also, Patrick Surtain got knocked out in the first play of the game, so he's gonna be back. He might be angry. We don't know.
I'm taking the Broncos.
I already typed Broncos for you also.
Yeah, I have to. I mean,
I will
hope
be
they
going
don't
Chargers.
lose. I
The
hope they
Chargers
don't
are the
lose.
favorites. Chargers are the favorites.
I'm shocked that they're the favorites.
I'm a
if I'm
little
being honest.
surprised too because the Chargers have not been playing great and the Broncos have. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey,
do they
but
know?
I would love to sweep the Broncos in our division. That would be great.
Yeah, you call him
Yeah,
little brother.
that'd be cool.
All right, we're gonna go to
Dude, imagine
fuck Kyron
imagine-
Williams, man.
imagine if Herbert goes up to Bo Nix after the game saying, "Hey, you're always gonna be my little brother in this league."
It'd be so. I mean, I would if Bo Nix should
I'd love
knock
it.
him the fuck out right there.
That would be
Um,
funny. Just
What
because
do you
they're
mean,
both
why,
from Oregon.
bitch? Sorry. I hate why did Kyron say that? He's been on the team for what 2 years, and he's saying we're the big bro now. Are you
Okay,
fucking
I
but-
sat next to his
but-
mother and I was talking shit about him, bro.
Oh,
Dude,
so-
okay,
so we
but
do
my
deserve it
reason,
then.
Yasser, was because they're both Oregon quarterbacks.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, maybe that's fine.
Yeah.
It just pissed me off that I'm just mad at Kyron. All right,
Right, well,
Saturday.
don't be saying for Herbert to get knocked out.
No. Okay, my bad.
It's all right. It's all right.
All right, Saturday, 10 a.m. Texans at the Chiefs.
I'm going Texans.
You're going Texans at the Chiefs?
Mm-hmm.
Is the fucking bitch playing?
He is playing, but
He
I
is
think
playing, huh?
okay. As much as I say he's faking an injury, he's got to be dealing with some kind of pain, right?
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't think I don't think he's gonna have that. If I'm seeing this guy scrambling like crazy in this game where he's running though, I mean then I'm gonna be saying something. But
He's
I'm
lucky
taking-
Alshire isn't playing because that motherfucker
Oh.
would die this week.
oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh, that's such a good point.
Let's
Could you
reinstate
imagine?
that man?
That's
yeah.
probably why they banned him so long. He's like, when do they play the Chiefs?
Play the Chiefs.
Okay,
Dude,
come back that week
you're
after.
so fucking smart. You are so smart. Holy shit. Fuck, I'm still taking the
NFL
Texans.
did it again.
I'm taking the Texans. Boys, we wanted the Texans to be the Chief
John, who are
killers.
you taking?
I'm
This is
taking
their
the Texans
opportunity.
too, motherfucker.
Oh shit. We're all gonna lose that
Hey,
one.
we
We're
all
losing
go
that
down
one.
together. We all
We're
go
all-
down
we're
together.
all losing that one. We're all losing that one. I
Hey,
can't wait.
hey, this is Tank Dell's
Dude, no,
resurgence, right?
it's not. It's Nico. Nico, come on, Nico.
Well,
Alright.
what if Nico gets shut down?
Oh, I will say though, Mixon plays well against the Chiefs. You remember that division, that
Yeah, he
AFC
hates the
championship game?
Chiefs.
He does. Remember when he was on the Bengals? He was
Alright.
fucking running through the Chiefs. We were at Sebastian's house
Hey, I
watching the game. Remember?
I like
Yeah.
hearing this.
Okay. 1:30
Next game.
Saturday. Steelers at the Ravens. Dude, the Ravens are 6.5 point
Yeah,
favorites. What the fuck is that?
I'm going with Ravens.
I'm going with Ravens too.
Dude.
It's in Baltimore.
I have a hard time seeing that the Ravens would lose and go 9-6. I could see the Steelers being 10-5. Right? Like, the Ravens
who are you
can't be
picking?
9-6. Ah, dude. Oh, I really like the Steelers. You guys know that. Give me the Ravens. I hate that I just did that. Those are
I mean,
great
they
games.
they have to split the division, right? For like
yeah.
the
Those are great games.
Just so everybody
Yeah,
knows,
that's a massive
literally,
Saturday.
literally the next week, that Christmas week or whatever, the Texans are playing the Ravens and the Chiefs are playing the Steelers, if I'm not mistaken.
that's
So
hilarious.
these four are just switching. It's just that, which was so weird. That is just so freaking weird. But whatever. We're moving on to Sunday, 10 a.m. Giants play the Falcons.
Dude,
Michael
this
Penix
is a
first game.
great game for Penix to get acclimated to the NFL, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
play the
versus
worst
the
team.
Giants. Good
play
point.
the worst team in the division.
Yeah.
I'll go Falcons.
I'll
I'm
go
going
Falcons,
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be shocked if any of us chose the Giants. If I'm being honest, they look
Oh,
horrific.
this next game is fucking weird. Lions at the Bears.
Lions.
I don't
Bears
know. I can
are
see the Bears
Dude,
win this
why,
one.
yeah,
Bears
why do
are
I see the
so
I know,
bad.
I know they are. No,
We
there is
played them on Thanksgiving.
I'm a sick person. I'm sick because I want to take them. I don't know why I want to.
You guys are choosing Bears?
Don, this can go two ways. We can look like fucking geniuses, or we could just be the dumbest mother. There's no in between. Just the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
Yeah, but hear me out.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
That Lions defense is really bad right now.
Really bad. Really, really
And
bad.
that Bears defense, they can get a stop here or there.
But hey, that
Can
Chicago
Caleb
offense.
score? Can
That
Caleb
Chicago offense
score?
is really bad right now.
Dude, the Bears schedule
think I
is
take the-
Lions, Seahawks, Packers. It's not good.
I think the Bears win this one.
All right, I'll type it
It's
down.
at home. It's at home. They only win at home.
They don't have any fans though.
End the streak.
I mean, they have a shit ton of fans. They just don't go to the games because why would you? Those antics on the bench.
Hey, tickets are $128 on the
That's
low.
insane.
I mean,
I'm
they're
taking the
gonna be.
Lions. I'm taking the Lions. Guys, I'm not seeing the board
chose
as well as
Lions
I was
also.
last week. Last week I felt confident. This week I don't feel confident. This is gonna get ugly. All right. We got our Lions and Bears ones done. All right. Browns at the
Yep.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals. All right. Easy. Titans at the Colts.
Colts.
I'm gonna go Titans.
See, when he does this and he gets some of them.
No, so look.
No,
Here's my
it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
okay. My reason just is Titans were
Who's playing
competing
quarterback?
against Mason Rudolph, which I don't think it matters. I just think it's gonna be run game that matters. I don't know. Titans have I don't know. They competed with the Bengals. It's not like it was a blowout game.
Yeah, but Buddy did drop the inner pick six. He fumbled it.
Well, look, are we saying Colts are better than the Bengals? No.
No.
I think Colts are
So,
better than the Titans, though.
well, we'll find out on
I'll take the
Sunday.
Colts. I'll take the Colts. I hate it. All right. This is tricky. Dude, these are tricky. Rams at the Jets.
Picking Rams.
Hold on.
It's gonna be a shootout, though. It's gonna
You
be
think
an
so?
absolute shootout. Yeah.
Okay, with the way the NFC West is going, one team looks so good one week and then they look fucking horrible the next week. Is that not how it's been going?
Yeah.
It
pretty
has.
much.
I'm taking the Jets. I hate it.
I think I'm choosing the Rams.
Oh, why am I by myself?
Are you
here?
choosing? You're choosing Rams, Sean?
Yeah.
I'll take the Jets.
Tickets
I
can't
don't
for
know.
believe I'm saying that.
$14. That's crazy.
My thing
That's
was
crazy.
last week for me was the game that I think Rams looked not good. You know, so I think now we're gonna see the shootout, like what Sean's saying.
Yeah.
I really hope that doesn't happen because Jordan has Puka, and
Yeah, Puka's
not
probably
good.
dropping another 35.
let's pray he doesn't.
Okay. Eagles at the Commanders.
Commandos.
I got Eagles.
I got the Eagles. They're gonna win the NFC 1 seed.
See, I got Commanders, and no one's more proud than their fan base right now.
Yeah.
And you know that stadium's gonna be fucking packed.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like Jaden Daniels gonna do something crazy and just beat him.
Okay. Cardinals at the Panthers.
Panthers.
I got Panthers.
Give me the Cardinals. Holy moly. I was not expecting that. Okay. Vikings at the Seahawks.
Vikings at the Seahawks. Got Vikings.
I got Vikings.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
Vikings.
if we lose,
you know,
we'll go down together.
they're so close to that top spot. I mean, they got to keep it going.
Okay.
I
Patriots
mean,
at the
I
Bills.
think I can type this all down for
Yep.
all of us,
Bills,
right?
Bills, Bills. Sean.
Yeah,
Or-
Bills.
Okay. Jags at the
Another think about
Raiders.
it.
Jags at Raiders. Give me Raiders.
Give me the Raiders.
Man, I don't know.
I don't know. Aiden O'Connell's playing, and
There's no
they've
way
like,
the Raiders win, right? You would think they want the pick.
But they can't do that. They're gonna like.
I think
They
they're
just
gonna play for
can't.
the win. I think they're
I
playing for
think,
the win.
dude, I think Jacksonville wins.
What is
I
the
think Brian
Giants'
Thomas is
schedule?
gonna have an absolute freaking
The
game.
Giants play. Oh, they play the Falcons, Colts, and Eagles. Yeah, they might not
Yeah,
win
they're getting
again.
shit on. Yeah.
I'm
I don't
taking the
know.
Raiders.
I think
Taking the
Aiden,
Raiders.
my thing is
Yeah.
this: Aiden O'Connell is playing for a position, so he's
No,
not
he's
trying
not.
to. Yeah, he
They're
is.
drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to be the starting quarterback, you got to play to make it
Yeah,
hard
I
on
mean,
the.
he's trying to stay there. He's trying to fight for a spot next year too.
Picking Mac Jones, baby.
Okay. Niners at the Dolphins.
Dude, I don't know who to pick for
I'll go
this one.
Dolphins. I'll just make it clear. Dolphins. Let's go. Come
It's
on,
a
Tua.
minus 1 point favorite Miami.
Let's go Dolphins. Let's go, baby.
I'm going Niners
I
here.
think I got Niners.
No
I
way.
think Debo
Cross
has a game.
country. No, Sean, shut the fuck
Sean.
up about Devo having a game. This
I think
guy,
Debo has a game, bro.
dude, this guy
Oh
says
man.
this every week. Holy shit.
He's got it. He's fucking due, damn it.
Dude,
Fucking
he
dude.
said
Yeah, he's
Sean
fat.
says it the
He's fat
exact
now.
same way. He says, "Give me the Niners. I think Debo has a game." Like he says it exactly the same.
He's fucking due, bro. He's
Oh
fucking
man.
due.
No,
He
fuck the
dropped that
Niners.
ball last week, and he's pissed. Somehow he lost 15 fucking pounds in a week, and he's gonna ball out.
No, fuck the 49ers. Give me the Dolphins. I don't care. Fuck them. Okay. Sebastian, who did you pick?
Niners.
Oh my god. Okay. Sunday Night Football, Buccaneers at the Cowboys.
I
Give me
got
the Bucks, baby.
Buccaneers.
Oh, you guys both said that. You guys. Ugh.
You were not gonna pick Dallas.
You're Yasser, you were the one that said Bucky might
I know.
just run it through.
I know, but you guys were making it sound like.
Oh, I didn't. Sean did.
No, it's gonna be close.
But is
but-
there any chance you see them losing and then the Falcons win? Now they're both 8-7.
No.
All right, give me the Bucks. Okay, Monday night.
I'm already typing down the last one.
All right, give me the Packers.
Terrible. This
Give
is
me
a
the
terrible
fucking
Monday night
Packers.
Packers
football
at
game.
home.
Give me the
That's
Packers.
a terrible game.
Minus 14.5.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
crazy.
Could you imagine your team's up 14 just to start the game? I mean, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. All right.
You know, looking at it, this might be like the first week where we have like the most similar
yeah.
picks.
I have a feeling I'm going like fucking 6-11 or whatever. I don't know how many games there are. 6 and 8.
And we would all be going like that.
I know. I don't feel confident at all, you guys.
I feel good.
I don't. Last week I thought I was seeing it. This week I'm not seeing it.
Dude, you know what's funny? Week 17, the Wednesday matchup or on Christmas, it's Chiefs versus Steelers and Ravens versus Texans. So those games are just flipped. Oh wait, you said
I said that like 20 times. Sebastian, you started laughing as soon as he started talking.
Right when I heard,
bad, bro.
you know what's
You're
funny?
good.
On Wednesday.
No, I did. I said that. I'm pretty sure
Oh,
these teams
man.
just switch, and they do. No, you're good. Hey, Sean, you're good, bro. You're good.
So funny.
It's fucking
That's
hilarious.
crazy,
That was a good one.
But that is weird, though. I mean, I'm glad you brought it up again because I'm still not over it. That's fucking weird. And Beyonce's playing it in that game, and we all know what's going on with her husband.
Is she?
Jesus. She's playing it at
I feel
Christmas
like-
time.
I feel like they should be fucking hiding.
They should be booing her when she comes out. They should be throwing tomatoes and saying your husband's a rapist. Or like a molester, whatever. I mean, it's the same thing. But anyways, anybody else have anything to say about this week?
Go
Okay.
Niners.
Go Niners. Sebastian, anything you
let's-
need to get
let-
out there?
Let's clinch the playoffs this week.
Let's do it, huh? All right.
Go Joe. Joe, take
Go
that
Joe.
shit away.
Joe to come to SF. Come to
Sean,
SF.
Sean, you want them to lose this week if you want a chance at Joe for the Niners.
No. Joe to the
Hey,
Niners. Is
when
unlikely.
Sean said
Joe taking the playoff spot from the Chargers is very likely.
Damn.
Sean,
Why
you
can't-
saying that Debo's
why
gonna
can't
have
it be
the
the
game is one of the
Broncos?
funniest fucking things I've heard. No, like that was hilarious. I think Debo has a
Dude.
game.
Dude,
Oh,
and here's the
man.
thing. Debo is playing his arch nemesis,
Who?
Jalen Ramsey.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that.
He has to
Yeah.
fucking go crazy this game.
Nah, dude, I'm tired of making these fucking excuses for Debo. Fuck him. Leave him in Miami.
Yeah, if he plays like shit, leave him in Miami.
All right. That's it from us. We'll see you guys next week. We'll be recapping week 16.
Hopefully next week is better.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.